just wait for it
That was
now.
a good one.
As it should be.
That was pure yeet.
That was a good yeet.
Thank you.
That was like a clear note.
Anyways.
So,
Alright.
so we'd like to recap the massacre of last time.
We were told to expect trouble. Trouble came.
Yep.
Trouble quickly left.
Trouble went and fucked off.
Part of trouble didn't
Trouble-
last long. I'm not sure about the forest at this point because we weren't dealing with that.
Oh
Trouble
god.
exited stage left, chased by bear.
Pursued by bear.
Yep.
Sorry, pursued by bear. Thank you.
Yes.
So, the forest was on fire. Last we knew, Ares probably involved, don't know for sure. Archdruids and Orzer went there to deal with it. Also, about a third of Firebirds, because they can eat fire or something. Renier and Tess, and just a little crowd of volunteers or something. At that point, way up high over the island, another portal tears open above the Monarch, and angry Ophi was there, could not get through, chains holding him back, and sent a dragon through instead with a bunch of Gith warriors on its back. It's a dragon named Ulysses. He is Ix-bound. I know, he's Euleus. I know.
Lay. Eulalie.
Mighty Dragon Elixir.
Rocky
Eulalie.
cheese.
Anyhow, he's breathing poison all over Firebirds and stuff. But we got 3 rounds to prepare because that was noticed. And, yeah. Yeah. As we fight, we feel, or Ashta feels, they're trying another distant astral ritual in the meantime. We kind of tear through the Gith, we tear through the dragon, and the Ix got purified because there was a ton of radiant damage in the, in the debacle, I guess.
Yeah, a lot happened all at once.
A lot happened and then nothing happened. The garden is overgrown, the forest may still be on fire. That was a good, 3 rounds plus, I don't know, maybe 3 more.
Yeah, it's been less than a minute.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Probably there's still people, fleeing the garden for safety. And it's over.
Yeah, and as the everything gets nuked, with a almost breath of relief from the Monarch behind you, you guys feel time kind of stop around you. And the Monarch kind of looks at each of you, and that was impressive. You've gotten...
Rosalind. Oh, sorry.
That's alright. You've gotten far stronger since I last saw you fight.
That's the idea.
Rosalind, I'm so sorry. I will fix your garden.
She's looking out over it and just... Well... I suppose parts were going to have to be cut back after all of that.
And all the
Looks up at
flowers
the
are grown.
Monarch. Would you or yours be able to consume that fire before it consumes anything more from the meteors?
I'll have them set about it once we take our next step. Ashta, roll me a perception check real fast. With advantage because it's basically a planar perception check.
30.
Alright. Before that kind of feeling that the ritual started, it's almost been like a buzz that you can feel. Almost like that high-pitched whine when there's like a something unplugged nearby. Instead, you feel it now as time has stopped and you've attuned to this new time frame. It's no longer a buzz. Instead, it's a rhythmic pulse. Every maybe 20, 30 seconds. This small pulse of energy. And the Monarch looks at each of you, and I've taken the liberty to stop time, as if I may be frank, I don't think you can afford to wait anymore. You've dealt them a blow. You've given them injury. and it is my personal recommendation, though I am no quest giver of yours, I think it prudent to be on the offensive, if you all are inclined to agree.
I think so.
We have to.
They recovered from the one, and before the hour was out, for us, they attacked at full strength and began a new assault.
Indeed.
How long are you able to keep it like this? Time paused. How long?
An hour at a time, but it takes a moment to re-up it. So as long as I am conscious and aware, I can keep it going maybe 8 hours before my magic starts to have drawbacks to myself.
I don't know about all of you, but I need to rest before we fight again.
Yep. Probably should be a good plan.
Time to prepare. We're on their scale, so we actually have it for once.
Yes. I've done the sensory calculations, if that's one way to put it. The last ritual of theirs, if my estimates are correct, and please be critical if you have other insight, seems to imply that it would have taken about 24 hours to complete. Of their time, not of material plane time. We've caught them at the beginning of the year, so if you need to rest for a bit, I've seen you take those potions before. And I can maintain this pausing for 8 hours. But after that, I recommend you enter the Terror in the Sky, and enter early if you can, but that is to your discretion.
Fervus, one of those potions is as good as a full night's sleep, yes? John's muted. Alright, just, that was a character thing. Catnap potion, 1 hour, yeah,
Yeah.
one long
Yeah,
rest.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
sorry, yeah.
Does it
I wanted to
restore?
confirm that.
Does it
Catnip
restore
potion
spell slots?
and I believe Xenia wanted a flight potion and a haste potion, so I'll work on that.
Yes, please.
Yep. But yes, catnap potions do basically give you a long night's rest in 1 hour.
Yes,
Want to hand one of those over?
he'll hand one over.
Yep.
Still
You
has
have...
the surplus from the order, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, you have all Sam's series ready, so...
Yeah. So he has a surplus, so.
Alright, I'm not going to take one right away, but I am going to take it at the end of this because I'm going to do something else first.
Yes,
Do some stuff as well.
I'll probably do that as well.
Alright, so... Esther, you going to take yours right away?
Yeah, pretty much. I just want to regain my spell slots
Okay. Anything you want to do before that?
before drinking the haste potion.
The catnap potion.
Oh, sorry. Why?
I'm just asking if there's anything you want to do first. I'm just going down the list.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if what. So, like, basically, that's the last thing we do before we enter the portal, kind of idea.
Yeah, the Monarch can basically stop time for 8 hours. What you guys do is up to you, but before you take a potion, anything you want to do, or?
Not really. No.
Okay. So Esther can go ahead and take a catnap potion and immediately feel very drowsy. And, Fervus, what are you doing as soon as you have this moment to prepare?
I am working on haste potions because those I feel like might be very needed in the coming hours. I am gonna also pop a catnap potion so I can work on these.
Okay, catnap potion first or after?
Catnap potion first.
Okay, so Esther.
Because I'm not gonna be
Fervus.
using any reagents. I'm just gonna be making these in the 10 minutes that it usually takes them.
All right, so go ahead and immediately the two fire giants, they just fall asleep, basically. All right, and
Yeah, he basically pops it open and then falls asleep. For an
Yep.
hour.
possibly in a pile of warm.
Yeah.
All right, Ashta.
He's gonna head over to Xenia for a moment.
Hey, what's up?
I think I got something new down.
Okay.
It might be treading on your ground a little, but it felt like something that more people having would be a good thing.
Like when I grow up.
Do you have like diamond dust?
Diamond dust?
Nods.
I can get you a shit ton of them. I was probably gonna break into one of those million-piece diamonds to start up some stuff. So crush up the dust for you.
I mean, if you need me, like I can take the time. If you got other stuff, he just kind of like flexes his hand with a little sparkle for a moment.
What? That definitely helps, especially if I get fucked up.
Yeah, that's my main concern.
Yeah, that feeble mind, that feeble mind was fun.
Yes, yeah. Not to say I don't expect you, but I expect everything to get. You're not lacking. Just I expect the worst out of anything.
I'm both offended and happy for you at the same time. Now you're good. Like, elbow.
Do you have diamond dust or not?
We'll get it to you if you want to help me break up a diamond for a little bit, or do you need to rest?
I could rest, but I mean I got 2 hours at least.
If not, then catnap's always an option as well. When, the kid wakes up. And Xenia will just take out one of the fucking giant million-piece diamonds, because I will be, putting it into, little pieces.
Yep.
So I made you some weird math with it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I wanted to use them for my enchanting as well as getting Ashes and Diamond Dust, but I don't want to use all 1 million.
Understandable. I will say, generally, diamond dust creation, it's about 100 gold piece per hour that you can convert over.
Okay.
So do with that as you wish.
I'd say probably Ashta if you want to get the dust, because I'm going to be enchanting for 4 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. You can do light activity for 2 hours of your 8-hour long rest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he can.
It's only been for a few hours. I'd argue you could do a bit more too if you need to.
Okay. Yeah. And assumedly, could he get at least the basics from Rosalind on that too? Because I know there is some enchanting aspect to it.
It makes it easier. You can basically try to push it if you're good at enchanting, but yeah, no. In general, it's just labor.
Okay.
If you need any extra, I do have some of my own that I will split with you once you have how much you have, and I'll just equally split it. I'm just waiting to
whatever works.
just so there's more diamond dust collectively as well.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I make sense with that.
I think you do.
Yes. Xenia's just gonna open up a bag of holding, take out one of the fucking fuck off big diamonds.
Oh, by the way, for the record, Conrad.
Yep.
Is there anything for having 20 fame points?
We will get to that in a bit.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm at a surplus. I had +2 from the gem, and I gave Jay one. No, I had +3 from the gem. I gave Jay one. I gave Carson one.
Oh yeah, because you're level 19 now. Fuck.
Mhm.
You go.
Yep. Let me just check to make sure I didn't have something written down for that already.
There is. Neural overdrive?
Yeah, neural overdrive. That's right.
Well, you're not level 20 yet. No one's level 20 yet, right?
At 20
neural overdrive is at 20 maximum fame points.
Right, but you can do less than that, right?
I thought that was the level 21, and it's just worded weirdly.
Yeah, so basically when you have 20 max fame points is when you get that one.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to be level 20. It's purely based on fame point total.
Okay.
You have a legendary action?
Essentially,
Cool.
yeah. And it's a full action, so whole attack action, whatever you want.
I have better things to do.
Understandable.
That's a really fun one though, because you can do a reaction like Revivify or dash action sort of shit.
Yeah, it's good for no shit bar.
Yeah.
Really good.
But I'd rather make sure people don't take the damage first.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright. So you're getting started on that. Let me know at one point how many hours you're going to spend on that, and just do the math for it. Basically, 100 gold piece per hour. So
2 hours, just standard long rest, light activity.
sounds good. All right, Rosalind.
Rosalind's gonna spend. It's 1 hour for the catnap potion to take effect, right?
Yeah.
She's gonna spend 3 hours helping Xeni with something, and 4 hours doing her own thing, and then 1 hour on the catnap potion. So.
All right. First 3 hours in that case, Rosalind, Xenia, what are you doing?
I am making Revivify coins, as many as I can.
All right. Let me check enchanting rules as usual. This might be my most consulted sheet.
Consumable, so they should take 4 hours. And I'm going to be shoving spell slots into them. That's why I'm doing this before my long rest. I'm shoving every spell slot I have left into them.
All right. Basically trying to just over-channel magic.
Yeah. Let me do the math for how many levels total that's going to be.
Okay. I will say the primary effect to adding more levels is lessening gold cost, and you guys aren't super worried here for gold.
Could you instead throw in like higher level reviving spells?
Yeah, I have those all. I have all my revival spells prepared.
Yeah, you could do that. Just keep in mind most of those take longer than one action to perform.
Yeah, that's my only. That's the thing, because all the other ones are 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if you could like use these spell slots to basically take the target requirement from a different one.
Yeah. That's like
you could try to extend the duration, yeah.
Extend the duration of like the coin, but like either like using the spell slots to make more of them. I don't know.
Yeah. If you make a successful roll, you might be able to make 1 or 2 more.
Okay.
Could you?
In general, enchanting is just it's a time-based and gold-based thing.
Could you like raise the because hold on. What the hell's Revivify? It's
touch a creature that died within the last minute, so
yeah.
to elongate that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, that's what I meant when you can kind of extend it. That's a bit more possible.
That's okay. That'll be fine.
All right.
There's
okay.
but all of my spell slots are going to this.
What death duration are you aiming for here?
10 minutes?
I want to say 10 minutes, but I'm scared the DC is going to be stupid high.
I mean, 10 minutes is a pretty standard
step up.
Yeah, it's a fairly standard like spell length duration thing.
Yeah.
And are you intending for this to be not requiring material components or requiring material components?
Not requiring See, what I want to do is why I'm using the diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Is to like take pieces of the diamond and imbue it into the coin, so that counts as a material component.
Okay.
Prepaid death credit cards.
Yeah, it's a prepaid death card.
prepaid death card.
Yeah, and if need be, I can put 48 total spell levels into it.
Nice.
48 total spell levels. Okay. I'd say if you do that,
yep,
and you use 1,000 gold piece of diamond per coin,
yep,
you can make them very rarity.
Sure, yeah, that works.
All right. And Rosalind, you're assisting with this?
Yes.
All right. Anything special you're doing, or just general help?
I think probably just general help. Reviving is not in Rosalind's area of specialty.
It is an Ash's.
You're right.
Yeah.
She's gonna tug on that, and whatever that can do to help things along. Yeah.
Yeah. If you have any warlock spell levels, I'd say you can kind of add that to the total, bring it above a total of 50.
I have got 2 warlock spell slots left, so that would be a total of 10 levels of spells.
Yes, so bring it to a total of what, 58 spell slots?
58 spell levels.
I'd say that dropped the DC by 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so this is a very rare enchanting tools check with advantage and assumedly guidance from yourself.
What's the DC?
With the adjusted DC, it is 23 with complications, 28 without.
Okay.
Is it doable?
Oh god, I have double proficiency.
Okay.
I'm just wondering whether or not I should put Feign towards it too.
I mean,
You know what? I want some cool stuff. I'll do advantage plus.
Alright, go for it. 36.
40.
40. Excellent.
Ah!
What was the DC?
23.
Oh
Um,
my god.
I'd
I
say,
beat the DC by 17.
yeah. I'd say you can successfully make a set of 5 with duration 1 hour. The person can have been dead for up to 1 hour. No material components. Any person who is able to use a magic item is able to apply this coin as one action and revive the person.
I can't do 10 minutes and have 10 of them.
I'm gonna just be real with you.
No? Okay.
I don't think 10 people are gonna die.
Two for each of us. That's why I'm worried.
Understandable. If you want to do that, sure.
Yeah.
I just figured this would be more useful.
Because I want it to be like the, yeah. I want to be honest with you, my brain keeps flashing back to the full Keyless stuff in Critical Role, and I feel like having 2 for 10 minutes was more ideal.
Sure thing. In that case, total of 10 you have a 10-minute duration.
Everyone
person-
take 2.
Yep, as I said, the person has to be able to use a magic item, obviously, but otherwise, just apply as an action.
We can all use magic items, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Fine.
things like if you have minds, stuff like that can make it negated. So
So,
we-
what are they?
Somebody who's
Revivify.
unconscious can't do it.
yep, they are basically revival coins. You press it to a person who is dead for 10 minutes or less, and they come back to life.
It can also be an unwilling creature because it's Revivify. Fun
It
fact.
can also be an unwilling creature. That's a note that I didn't think I'd have to think about. Yeah.
Revivify is completely unwilling. It just rips the soul back. I've had character ideas for it, and I love this spell.
Understandable. All right. So midway through this process, Fervus and Esther, you wake up. Let's start with Esther again. You are writing, yes?
Yeah, she's gonna borrow the quill from Rosalind and just kind of go off in a corner and do what I messaged you.
Yep, sounds good. All right, that'll take me probably about 2 hours total.
Yeah.
All right, and Fervus, you've woken up. You have your time. What are you doing? Johnny boy, and Jonathan.
Yes. Hello.
Hello. What are you doing? You have woken up from your catnap potion. People have started enchanting. Ashta has taken basically a nail file to a diamond and is just grinding away at it.
Working on potions.
All right. How many hours are you spending on what potions and how many?
Okay, so I need to. Oh my god. Okay, so
Would you like me to come back to you for that one?
yes.
All right. Go ahead and do the math in the background or put it in the chat.
So
and
how
I will
many
start.
hours do I have? How many hours do I have? 7.
It has been 1 hour. The monarch can continue holding time for 7 hours more.
Okay.
Doesn't mean you have to use all this time, but you have up to this much time.
Conrad, I also have a
So,
question.
1
Extra
hour for-
sec.
Yes. Yes, Todd.
So we had the honey cakes, which boosted our max HP.
Yep.
And no, Xenia's food, which boosted max HP, and the honey cakes gave us temp HP.
Yes.
Is the relative time for those running out based on material plane time or astral plane time? Like the time we're
So-
perceiving?
So in general,
Yes.
for all magical effects that affect a individual,
It's the
treat
perceived
it
time.
like metabolism.
I-
Your body is moving at this time speed, so to your body it is this much time. So your body is currently at astral time, so it is astral time. It is perceived time.
Just say perceived time, please. I'm so dumb.
It is perceived time. It's whatever you are experiencing.
I appreciate it. I'm a dumbass.
That's fair.
Okay.
Either way, it is intended to set precedent.
Okay. So by
don't
the
have
end of the
any-
8 hours,
Oh, sorry.
no worries. So by the end of the 8 hours, all of that would have been worn off, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Temp HP automatically wears off at a rest.
Yeah.
But
the
yeah, in
max
general,
HP
when you
as well.
exactly, yeah.
Okay.
All right, and sorry, John, go ahead.
Anyone have any requests for potions before I
Haste.
as I'm doing the math?
Haste.
Haste,
Haste and fly, please.
haste, and fly. That's 3 haste. That's 3 haste so far. I might need. I already have a couple for myself. Rosalind, anything?
Nope. I don't tend to use them, so you're good.
Okay.
Possibly healing potions.
Yes.
Healing potion
Oh,
always
yeah.
good.
Yes.
I have stuff prepared for that, but yes.
All right. So, how many of what are you making, John?
What are the levels of healing potion again? Sorry.
Healing, greater healing, superior healing. I always want to say ultimate healing, but I know that's not correct.
I think it's just
Supreme.
Supreme. Thank you.
So the level before Supreme, oh my god, my brain.
So that'd be
Superior.
I keep thinking of like Skyrim tears.
Yeah, me too.
Is that
Extreme
one-
Like no, vigor. No.
regular healing 2d4 plus 2, greater healing 4d4 plus 4, superior healing 8d4 plus 8, supreme
We'll go
healing
superior.
10d4 plus 20.
We'll put 2 hours into superior healing potions.
Okay.
So 1
and-
hour into flight potion, 1 hour into a flight potion, 4 hours into wondish velocity potions, and 2 hours into superior healing potions.
Okay. And are you gonna be trying to go 1 potion an hour?
No, I'm trying to go. I'm trying to see how much I can crank out in that time. So I'll do alchemy checks for those.
Okay. You have to give me a goal number of potions for each one.
One flight potion, at least 3, but maximum 5.
Just give me what you're hoping to get.
Okay, 1 flight potion, 5 haste potions, and for the 2 hours, I can probably crank out 4.
Superior healing?
Maybe. Yeah, 4 superior healing.
Okay, so let's make those checks right now. For the first hour, to make 1 flight potion, DC is 15. That's a pretty simple one.
Can I be kicking my foot to him for guidance each time as well?
You are currently trying to guidance yourself as you are enchanting.
Yeah.
All right. So first one, success. You have a flight potion. Go ahead and make your check for the haste potions. 3 hours, right?
Yep. 32.
You can successfully make 5.
Yes.
All
5
right.
haste potions.
Can I
And
mark
go
one down?
ahead.
Huh?
Can I mark one of those potions down?
Yes.
Who are you distributing the 5 to? Yeah.
2 for me, and then 1 for Xenia, 1 for Esther, 1 for Ashta.
All right. And for the superior healing, go ahead and make a check.
Yep. 27.
7. You get 3.
3. All right, cool.
Okay, so that's all of Fergus's time, so I will keep a note of that. Next up to be done would be Rosalind. Unless, Ashta, you stop at the, Actually, you said 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours. So, Ashta, what are you doing next?
I mean, 6 out, like, he's doing the long rest.
Yeah, just doing a long rest? Okay, cool.
Xenia's also starting a long rest with the last 4 hours. If I didn't
Gotcha.
say that.
I think you did, but I don't remember.
Now, just double on record.
Yep, I might have just assumed it, I'm going to be honest. Alright, Rosalind, after the 3 hours, what are you doing?
Alright. I am going to spend 4 hours doing a new bundle of those bolts of disaster for Ashta.
Oh, the disaster bolts. Okay. Alright, remind me what they do again.
That's my 9th level spell.
Oh, that's right. It's that bitch. Okay. How many are you setting up to make?
How
Basically,
many
what
did I
DC are
make
you
last
shooting for?
time? Oh god, what DC? What did I have last time? How many did I make? Does anybody remember? Devin?
What's up?
Do you remember how many bolts Ashta had from the last one?
Considering with 13, probably 20.
Yeah, that's about standard. Makes sense.
I mean, if you've got 13, then I'm not terribly worried, but...
We might run into the final boss. Gonna be
Alright.
honest with you.
Fair. Okay.
I can go through those fast if I need holding
Okay.
off.
I'm going to be honest. It's not might.
Alright.
So, unless
Okay,
you get killed,
okay.
you will run into the final boss.
In that case, let's see.
Please let me be on par with the wizard.
Do you want
and drop damage.
another 20?
Whatever works for you. Any you can do.
Yep.
If 20 is a good amount because of what it was last time. Then yeah.
Put it
What's
this way,
the
Aro.
DC?
What DC do you want to shoot for? I will tell you the max you can make for that DC.
All right. Okay, let's the lowest DC 18.
Okay, so multiples of 5. So 20. To be clear, DC of enchanting check. That's what I meant.
If I do DC 18, how many do I get? If I hedged low, is that outside the realm of possibility? Does it have to be a higher DC? I'm
it's
trying to
just
get a feel
multiples
for
of
my progress.
5.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. It's just multiples of 5, so you can do DC 20.
Okay.
To be clear, this is the enchanting check, not
Yes.
the. Yeah.
No, I know.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's just multiples of 5
Okay.
because otherwise you're splitting hairs.
All right. That's kind of what I'm trying to figure out. So if I do DC 20, how many bolts do I get?
DC 20, with the 25 being the perfect success, would be a total of 6.
Okay. So basically, if I bump it up from there and say DC 25.
Yep, with a perfect check, with the no complication check of 30, the total you would get is a total of 20. That is the one you made before.
Okay, let's go for that.
Okay, so Xenia is asleep, so you're not going to be able to do guidance there.
Could I time it in such a way that Xenia wakes up from trance right at the very end?
Yeah,
Not really. It's mostly a throughout thing, the guidance, because there's a lot of steps in the process. You have to be guided during it.
Okay. Yeah, we were trying to plan around that, but okay.
Could I take a catnap potion instead then?
Yeah, you'd be able to get. I'd say the guidance for 3 hours is enough to
Can I just
work.
take the catnap potion and help as well as guidance, or just guidance?
You can help as well as guidance. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Then I'll take the catnap potion. So long rest.
Yep. Long rest. Mark it down. And then yeah, basically just concentrating for 3 hours straight on guidance, basically. In the meantime, Esther.
Just one question. For the synaptic superiority thing, I just want to clarify it so that way I don't forget it.
Yep, that is the haste or the reaction.
The feign thing.
That is the haste one. Yep.
2 leveled spells per turn, right?
Yes.
So I could cast like a 4th level and a 2nd level kind of idea?
Yes, and to clarify, because we had this conversation last time too, the casting time has to be 1 action and 1 bonus action still.
Okay.
So the casting times of the spell don't get any shorter, but normally when you're casting spells, you cannot cast 2 leveled spells in the same turn.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a
Good.
If you had a 4th level spell that was an action, and an 8th and like a 3rd level spell that was a bonus action, normally you could not cast those on the same time because they're both leveled spells. With this, you could, but it would only be if they're an action or a bonus action. If you had a 3rd level spell that was an action and a 4th level spell that was a bonus that was also an action. Sorry, I should say. There's 2 reasons you couldn't do that.
Yeah, basically.
If one's an action, one's a bonus action, there's only one reason you can't do that, and synaptic superiority ignores that reason.
Okay.
Yep.
So in this case, then
Sorry, just fast. The only time that doesn't apply is it means you can bonus action cantrip, whether or not you cast a cantrip as your action or whatever your other action was too.
Okay.
So that way you can always bonus action cantrip regardless if you cast another spell. That is
and
the
then
one
and haste is only for weapon attack, right?
Yes, that hasted action only gives you a weapon attack, like a dash or something like that. Yeah.
So if I use, say, for example, wrist bow, would I then also be able to cast a spell afterwards?
Yeah. So if you had the hasted potion,
Yeah.
you could meteor swarm, wrist bow, hasted action, firebolt bonus action, in 1 turn. So hasted action cannot be used to cast a spell.
Yeah.
So you could use your initial action, the ones you always have, for a level spell of any kind, or a cantrip, doesn't really matter. Wrist bow as your weapon attack, hasted action, and then a bonus action of if you have a bonus action leveled spell or a cantrip.
And that's if I had haste and synaptic going at the same time, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one if you're not as familiar with the rules. So apologies there.
No, that's just why I'm double checking now.
Yep, I'm glad you did. All right, but back to Rosalind. Would you like to make that check now, or do you want to wait till the end
Okay.
for it?
I will make that check. So
All
I've
right.
got
So
advantage
DC is
and
30 for it.
all right, advantage plus d4 guidance. Yay, 35.
35. All right. Any enchanted check over 35 total, you can add a d20 for luck for an additional effect.
All right, let's see what that gets. 18.
I'll say you can continue to have that critical effect.
What do you
'Cause
mean
that
I
was
can
a-
continue to have the critical effect? That's built in.
Is that built in? I thought that was an additional
That's
effect.
built in.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
That's part of the spell.
Why the fuck did I let you make these? All right. In that case, I'll let you. You can either make more of them, or you can make slightly stronger ones. Your choice.
I think
I
more.
would say more of them.
I'd say more.
Okay. So in that case, you will get a total of how many do you have?
20.
Ashton? 23.
Oh,
No, how
sorry.
did you have already? 13.
Yes.
In that case, also you can make 27 to give you a round number. Total of 40.
Okay.
Just want to give you an even number. Hope you don't mind.
All right.
Another
All right.
question. Another question, Carter. Would I have had to roll a d20 because I rolled a 40 on mine?
No, I just gave you your effect because yours was ridiculous. I let you have a choice,
Okay.
basically.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I basically didn't want to risk you rolling low and you not getting a good thing for it.
Okay. Was just wondering. Thank you.
At that point, it's basically just like, yeah, DM goes, fuck you, here's a good thing. Enjoy. Y'all get to eat good today. Alright, and I believe the only person left at the end of that is Esther. After your letters, unless you want to take the whole 7 hours for it.
No.
Okay, in that case, anything else you want to get done?
Fuck,
Side note,
honestly.
I never thought that the Monarch would be the best Santa Claus. They could just time stop and leave gifts at everyone's door. Anyways, continue.
Shut up. Shut up. You know what? Might as well try to get as much information as we can. I will try to contact the Lord of the Mind.
Okay. Go. How long are you going to spend meditating? You have 4 hours left before everyone's ready to go.
Let's meditate for 3 hours then.
3 hours? Alright. Go ahead and make your D100.
Hey, buddy. Your boy's acting up.
24. Good roll. Alright. So, as you kind of meditate and throw your mind into the astral plane, or wherever Lord of the Mind is really, honestly, it'd be kind of weird if he was in the astral plane, you come across him for once not at his desk. He's sitting in almost like an opera balcony seat, looking out into a abyss of lightlessness, not even black, just lack of anything. And he kind of pats a seat next to him for you to watch with him, and you see him kind of cock a head to you, raising an ear to listen, but not turning to face you directly.
13 sent out a attack.
I warned you it was a dangerous day.
We were prepared. We beat
Good.
back his advances. The forest is being taken care of, but there's currently a rip in space and time over top of the castle, which in less than 2 hours, odds are we will be hurtling ourselves through.
That sounds like what happened when Zothamon gets angry, yes.
He rips holes in space and time?
Rips holes in whatever he can find, really.
Sounds like a misbehaving toddler.
More of
Very-
a righteousness without direction.
An unchecked ego is very dangerous indeed.
Unchecked power, doubly so.
Any advice?
Don't die. And if you do, come back quickly.
Do you have any
Also-
idea? Sorry, go ahead.
Just on the note of not dying, death to specifically Zothamon's blade is final. In general, unless you get it back, essentially. There is no revivify that can quickly save you from that.
Would there be a way from extracting a soul from it, if that blade is in our hands?
You folks always tend to surprise me, so it would not surprise me, but at the very least, you would not be available to finish a fight.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll let the others know.
Please do. And you had a question?
Is there... They don't have any weaknesses, do they?
Is a lack of explicit strength considered a weakness?
What do you mean by explicit strength? Like a physical, or...?
The cold is not your weakness, but it is what you are least powerful against, in many senses. Would you consider that a weakness, or simply a lack of strength?
Makes sense. What do they have a lack of strength against?
Each other.
And what?
If their followers are to be believed, they represent two halves of the same power. Omniscience and omnipotence. One knows all, one can do anything. I think you can guess which is power and which is knowledge.
How much like siblings are these two?
Nothing. They are technically parent and child.
I meant more so, how easy are they to argue?
Quick, unless they are arguing how to greater reach power.
But
But
they...
do not mistake argument for lack of cooperation.
Understood. Well, wish us luck.
I do. And I hope as many people live through this as possible. I have no love for death.
Well, if I am to die, keep an eye out for my daughter.
Of course.
Thank you.
Good luck, child of the stars.
And with that, she's gonna leave.
And you kind of blink and you're sitting on the stone floor once more. I'd say it seems like time has passed, but realistically time does not seem like it's passed for you.
Yeah, she's gonna basically just feign everybody and explain, yo, don't get touched by this man's sword.
Right. Ty, you have a mulligan.
I was considering something, and now I don't know. So,
I will say, just minor thing, just for even planning's sake. Don't worry too much about fate points right now.
okay.
Trust me.
Okay. I was mulliganing when to do my long rest. That hour.
Okay.
So I could
Would you
give
rather
everyone a
end?
feet. What?
Would you rather have done at the end so you get the healing ceased in for the hour and all that?
Maybe.
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah, you could reasonably wake up Ashtar early so that he could eat it and still be doing light activity, basically.
Also to Ashta and Rosalind, yes or no? Yes or no?
How long would it take to do?
I think
It takes an hour to eat.
No. It's a different thing.
Let me look it up.
It's also an
Let me look
hour.
It's also
Yeah,
an hour.
okay.
Okay. Would not be smart here.
No, because you'd be in the middle of enchanting.
Yep. Maybe once we get to the other side and we have a little more time, depending on. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that up to you. We could probably we could probably go without it, but we don't have room for it right here.
I'll prepare it.
Okay.
Keep it prepared specifically.
Mhm.
But yeah, Hero's Feast right before the long rest, so I can keep that spell slot.
Nice.
Okay. So you were doing this. How long does it take to cast Hero's Feast?
It's 1 hour.
Yes. So you would not be able to help Rosalind with her enchanting.
I don't. I'm mad.
Your
I'm
only
mad.
other option,
I thought
your
Hero's
only
Feast
other
was
option
10
technically,
minutes.
10 minutes or is an hour? I don't know anymore.
It takes
Just
an
10
hour
minutes.
for all of us to eat it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oof. Then that could. Angie. Then I won't mulligan, I don't think, because it won't be effective in this current day.
okay, sounds good. I will say, if
Next,
you want, you can at least make the chalice if you want.
no, because I am dumb and I will forget I made it.
I mean,
You can
is there anything bad if you make it?
I waste fame points if I forget I make it.
Like I said, don't worry about fame points right now. Just putting that out there. Just trust me. Just
Fine, whatever, I'll make it. Fine. Fine.
something with doing that, and you now have a expensive chalice,
Big chalice, yes.
a massive chalice.
Big boy
So, and
goblet.
Esther. Big
Huh?
boy goblet.
You
Last person is Esther. You have 1 hour left to spare.
probably pull aside, I don't know, Fergus.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Good answer. I have nothing to do. That's the problem.
Okay, you don't have to do anything with it. I was just curious if you had anything else.
No, that's she's left what she wants to leave. It's everywhere she needs it to be. She has the answers. That's it. Yeah.
All right. So, as everyone completes what they're doing, Ashta finishes his rest. Rosalind finishes enchanting. Zinel as well finishes the rest. No, also finishes enchanting. And Fergus finishes his final potion. You all kind of ready yourselves and prepare in front of the monarch as they look down on you and, well, I'm at the end of my cycle here. Are you prepared?
As will ever be.
Good. Then I will give you 2 final gifts before you go. Would you all like to commingle?
I didn't think we could.
Not alone. But you folks have experienced much since I've last seen you. Your Fane are fortified.
I feel like I passed some sort of threshold recently.
As do I.
I mean, what do we got to lose?
Our
Sure.
minds.
Let's fucking do it.
Those are kind of already gone anyways, let's be honest.
Very well. And you feel your Fane commingle with theirs. Instead of seeing through the monarch's eyes, for a moment you see through the eyes of every firebird on the island.
Oh, trip. Trip.
Gouts of flame are leaving the mouths of most of them. Half of them are breathing in deep breaths of the forest that were previously alight. You can see the archdruids mid-combat with Ares and what looks to be thousands of soldiers, raining down hellfire and lightning on them. The Ents in the forest that live there, climbing out of the shadows, unable to escape the vision of the firebirds, mid-conflict. All around the castle itself, you see people cowering inside. You see, in some places, Garil, Remy, Mahmood. Not Issa. Issa's out with the archdruids, keeping the kids safe. You see one of the dwarves standing guard at Fervus's door, keeping the laboratory safe. You see Pierre standing at Xenia's kitchen door, keeping the kitchen safe.
I respect him a little bit more now.
Please, please tell me he's holding a spatula in one hand and a pot lid on the other with a colander on his head.
No, rolling
Yes.
pin.
Rolling pin.
Rolling pin and one.
He has a single wooden spoon with his arms crossed.
That is horrifying.
Like,
Or-
spoon, motherfucker!
That spoon is a destroyer of worlds. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful of that, man.
Vorpal wooden spoon.
Vorpal wooden spoon. Vorpal wooden spoon.
That fucking spoon will send you back to the Astral. Like, don't fucking cross it.
Banishment wooden spoon.
In the basement, where Talsant for a long time was scrying, you see the remnants of a mirror reflection on the pool. And around you all, as you look through finally the monarch's eyes, you see a white fire glowing behind each of your eyes. All of you can recover all of your fame points going into this.
Oh,
Right? You are at full.
Oh, hell
Addition-
yes.
You all will have 3 temporary fame points on top of your maximum. One-time use.
Nice.
Yes.
So, with that,
That's 20.
you all kind of snap back to your own vision and feel relatively refreshed. And the monarch lowers down one of their wings and say, "Come, I'll fly you to the portal."
Oh, we're getting an escort.
It would seem,
This was out of character. That was out of character.
Oh, no.
Don't.
it would seem rude to force you to fly there yourselves when I have perfectly good wings.
Do
I
it.
can be the one to pull him through then.
Very well. And the wing lowers for each of you to step onto if you wish.
Hell yeah.
Feels kind of wrong, but yeah.
I mean, hey.
Where do we hold on?
I will not drop you.
Ah. Alright.
And if I do, then, well, I apologize.
I can
I'll
follow.
catch you.
Of course you will.
And with a single mighty beat of the monarch's wings, they spiral upwards, and for the first time, they leave their vigil. You can actually see 2 claw prints, basically, where the stone is unblemished by the sun, where they usually stand. And as they fly you up to the tear in the planar fabric, a single wing beat holds them aloft as they stop, not even having to beat their wings to maintain their position. Ashed, as you catch up, because they're fast.
Oh no, I'm on the monarch. I'm just saying I'll help
Oh.
everyone once we get there.
As you're being hovered far, far above both the ground and the castle itself, you see that twisting eye kind of turn to each of you, and I hope you come back well and successful. I would stay safe, but this is, I think you can all agree, success is more important than safety here.
Nuts. Asha puts out his arms and basically, if he can, like locked arms with Roslyn and Xenia.
Okay.
And just kind of like gestures for them to do the same with the others.
Yep.
Reach over to Esther, Purvis, whoever's closer.
Lock in arms.
One of them.
Well, let's end this the way we started this. Me stick my face in a portal. And
Yeah.
Alright, and as you jump through the tear into the astral plane, we're going to take 5 minutes.
Okay.
So, grab water, use the washroom, whatever you need to do. I'll be back.
Conrad, I'm double checking here. We're not beating the campaign tonight, are we?
Not tonight, but soon.
Okay, because I was like, is this the fucking end? We kill him
No.
and then, like, is this it?
It's final
No.
dungeon.
Yeah, fine. I said it to Ariel in like direct message. Final dungeon with extremities.
Last level.
Yeah.
World
basically.
9.
There'll be stuff that if you want to interact with it, you can. If you think it'll ideally give you some sort of edge, but you are on a time limit basically. Fill that time with however much success you can fill it with, and hope for the best, basically. But go ahead and take 5 minutes, grab water, what you need to do. I promise you we're not finishing the campaign tonight unless you guys pull some real bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Which, at this point, I wouldn't put past you, but I don't have one of the sheets ready, okay? I'm just going to say it straight up.
Astro takes a random shot into the distance. I roll like 5 natural 20s in a row and just kill one of them accidentally.
316, go.
Connor, quick question, just because I had some spells prepared and I needed to ask you that and didn't find a good moment for it.
Sure.
Was that like the city that Ophi was on? That's like floating and like going through the astral plane, right? So it's like it's moving? Or is it
It's-
stagnant?
It's moving the way a planet moves. Where if you stand far enough back, yes, it's moving. Most people nearby won't notice it moving.
Okay, I'm gonna message you a spell, just the name of a spell. Can you just tell me if it's gonna work or not?
I'll be right back.
So, we need to watch them, so I'll let you know in a second.
I'm efficient, and I fucked up the word.
Yeah, that's okay.
Then you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Well, Google Docs.
Yeah, that spell will work.
Thank you.
First things first, we gotta stop this ritual. Hopefully kill Bo while he's weakened.
Bo or Ophiuchus?
Bo, because I thought he was there. Wasn't he being used as a bit of a power source?
Not quite. The thing that made Jay was being used as a power source.
Ah, thank you. So whatever old god fucked around in the sandbox and put Ashton and Bo together.
Yeah, basically. I'm excited. So I will say, I am also excited for Bo's fight, because Bo's going to be there. I'm not going to not put Bo there.
He better fucking be there. I want him dead for once.
I have been thinking about the combat with Bo for days.
Oh boy.
He's the big bad, not Ophiuchus. It's been Bo.
He has been the source of ire. He was an unexpected villain I never expected. Like, I had written him in originally. He was just an enemy that got away.
And he became the biggest pain in our fucking ass. Ashta has a son with the man. Like,
It's more of a non-consensual clone.
Oh, I know, but it's also really funny.
Son, it's really funny to say that Ashton Bow had a kid.
That's fair.
This is where the shipping happens. It really is just
Oh
It
yeah.
is, It is. It's like they have a kid. It's like no, they're not. No, shut up.
Enemies to not enemies?
Enemies to... Huh?
Enemies to domestic?
My God.
Enemies to enemies, but they have a kid in the process.
Oh god. Enemies to divorce.
Enemies to enemies, man.
Enemies have a kid. That's literally just divorced parents, man.
Enemies to enemies, divorce to divorce, all because there was an astral horse.
Fuck off. Not bad. Nothing is good, but it wasn't bad.
I'll take it. Now I'm imagining the fic in my head where it's an Ashtabo divorce fic where Libra plays the shitty divorce lawyer.
Oh God. No, Libra'd be the judge at their trial. You'd have to get 2 different divorce lawyers.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Let's go to gamers.
Devin, who would be Ash's divorce lawyer?
What?
What?
To be clear, not divorcing from Rosalind.
No,
Just-
no.
this is a bow thing. I am so sorry for what you've walked back into.
I'm not.
Mm?
This is people shipping Ashton and Bow and then making a modern AU fic.
Enemies to
What?
divorcees, basically, rather than enemies to
Yeah.
lovers.
Or they get divorced. So who would be Ash's divorce lawyer?
I don't know because that's not Astra. That's some weird different character wearing a skin.
It really is, but if somebody wrote the fic claiming it was Ashta,
Yes.
They'd be wrong.
I know.
we know it's not gonna be true, but we're asking, like, you know, because Libra would probably be the judge.
I am so far removed from like. This is never a thing I've considered because it is never a thing that would ever reasonably be considered.
Devin,
Leo,
that's a really long way to say yes and.
2 lawyers, Leo and Ares.
Oh,
Oh god,
no.
yeah.
There you go, done.
Well, people are gonna start shipping the lawyers then, because they got that tension.
Yes.
They got that fire plane heat.
Inevitably.
It's like Ace Attorney all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
That's
god. Can I object to
reason.
that?
The only reason Leo and Ares are the lawyers is because the person writing this happens to ship them and likes that dynamic. That is the only thing.
I like where this has gone.
Also because of that time that Ares almost killed Leo in Libra's court in our game, so, you know, parallels, I guess? I don't know.
See, now I'm just constructing the Elena Doublecast video in my head for what your Zodiac ship says about you.
God.
Huh?
Oh god, you guys haven't seen those videos? They're so fucking good. Alright.
No.
They're very good. Oh God.
That's a post-session thing. That's
Yeah.
everyone good to go.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have a Devin and a tie?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yep, alright, everyone good to go?
Yep.
Alright. So, as you guys travel through the tear in the fabric, you quickly see the monarch getting tiny behind you. This dot on the other side of a tunnel. And a dim glow ahead of you. But it's not stable. This is not a doorway. I want each of you to go ahead and make for me intelligence or wisdom saving throws, your choice.
Oh, good. Thanks, I'm great at.
Oh, this is not the time to fucking
wait.
freeze roll 20.
Ashta, advantage, yes.
Roll 20 froze.
Rosalind advantage. Ugh.
Mm.
Fervus and Esther, let me see either intelligence or wisdom saves.
Sorry, roll 20 froze.
Wisdom saves. Intelligence save at
Your
advantage.
choice. Not advantage, just roll.
Just roll. Okay, yeah, I said advantage, so it's fine. 24.
24.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Plus 13 to intelligence saves, baby. Let's
Yep.
go. Duck that shit.
My roll 20 just gave up.
Understandable.
Oh.
We believe that.
Oh.
Let's extend the break for 2 minutes real fast while you get that.
I'm so sorry.
It happens. Roll 20's been a bitch lately.
1 second, I was there, and then it kicked me out. I was like, fuck. Okay. Fuck.
Gotta love roll 20 crashing at the best times.
Bro. You could have done this while it was like, fuck. It's loading.
Like I said, it's fine. By the way, is the music playing?
Let me in.
Very faintly.
Let me in!
You guys can control the volume to your wish, so I'll leave that up to you guys.
Mine's been fairly low.
Is this the playlist I want?
There it is.
Oh, that's a different one.
There it is.
Is that
There
the
we go.
playlist you want?
It is the playlist I want.
This is combat music.
Yes, it is.
Ah!
So,
Also, Conrad, what does it feel like entering the astral plane after all the funky dory shit?
we'll get
You
to that
know?
in a second. We'll get to that in a second.
Oh, fun. Okay.
So, to start off, Ashta.
Mm-hmm.
Something about this unstable portal, it doesn't just rub you the wrong way. It pulls at you. It aches. So, we're going to take really fast. 16 psychic damage. Just from the mind-bending reality of what you begin to feel and experience as your nerves kind of alight as you step through. The rest, you feel discomfort, but it almost seems to be directed at Ashta. As I know, that's mostly flavor. Actually, give yourself resistant to all of the attack damage. It's not technically an attack.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a saving throw. It's not an attack.
All right. So 16.
Yep. Alright. But with that, you guys, for a second,
Wait, you
Step
can
out.
mental safeguard its psychic damage.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
3 feign points and you gain resistance to the damage until the end of
3
your
aren't worth it.
next turn. Okay.
right. But with that, you guys continue your forward momentum as you step through the other side of this tear. And for a second, you're going forward. And then you realize that forward is up, and you fall back down onto your back. We'll have everyone make quick acrobatics checks to see if you can land on your feet.
Fun.
Oh, Rosalind.
No.
Try and help her out a little bit.
I was gonna say, could I, like...
Fervus, let me see acrobatics.
I'm linking arms with Rosalind. Could I, theoretically, with that nat 20, make sure she doesn't eat shit?
The linking arms is making the DC low. 3 is pretty low on the roll. Fervus, let me see that acrobatics check.
Yep. Huh? Sorry. Oh,
Acrobatics check.
acrobatics check? Yeah, I can make that. 11.
Alright, so Rosalind, you're going to start here prone. As I drag you guys onto the map, you realize that you are not alone in the room you enter through.
No.
Who is it?
Oh no.
As you see 2 guards, as a note, you guys are in this kind of like central swirling area here.
Okay.
As a note, these are target dummies. They are not creatures. But as you see 2 Gith guards, a red dragon half dozing down the doorway, and a Gith almost hidden behind the dragon. Rose, I'm gonna start this prone.
Yep.
So go ahead and place yourself in that central swirl, and I need everyone to roll my initiative.
I love this house.
Oh my god.
Okay, dive.
Oh good.
By the way, you guys are going to see an initiative for the dummies. It's not a creature. I'm just using it as a placeholder for initiative count 20.
Okay.
You guys can still beat them up if you want, but it is not necessary.
Fuck initiative cap 20!
Dude,
Fuck the initiative count. I do like the idea that if you kill the correct token, you get rid of that initiative count.
that'd be
You can
actually
just
kind
hover
of
over
funny.
it and see what token it is, Conrad.
I have not rolled it yet.
still hover over it and see the yellow outline of what initiative it's gonna be.
I know. It's just a funny concept.
Mhm.
Alright, there it is.
Like, if we go-
Because my roll 20 crashed. Give me a second.
Like we go for the orb Ariel always makes when we're fighting shit.
Yep.
On an initiative count 20, she's like, no!
Fervus, where are you?
Hmm?
Are you on the map?
Combat.
Am I on the map? Not right now.
Buddy, it's time to fight.
Got
No.
the dragon.
Fighting the dragon. I'll get on the map. Sorry.
Are you awake, my dude?
I am awake.
You're finally awake.
Focused, my guy.
I'm trying.
It's an adventure like
You know
you.
what? I will take that.
No, I took an arrow to the
And-
knee.
Putting in a conceited effort.
Oh,
And you know
good.
what? See, it's exactly how I like you.
We're gonna be able to stand up, probably.
Hopefully. Oh, just Rosalind tripped. It was a DC 10.
Ah, I thought you said Rosalind and Fergus. Okay.
No, just
I just made
Yeah.
it. Hell yes. Alright. So dragon. Boys.
I'm just getting initiative on the tracker.
Boys. Okay.
That's bad.
Good.
That's
Let's
mediocre.
go. Let's go.
I think
What's the
Rosalind just kind of lost grip on one person's hand, still held Ashta's, but unfortunately, when she landed flat, Ashta's hand pulled her off to the side, so she's just kind of whoosh, did that slide around. Alright.
There we go.
Initiative counter 20 usually loses ties, so I think I would go first.
Yep, I'm just trying to make sure the rest is all good.
Okay.
There we go. Alright, as you step into this room of seemingly very startled guards, what are you guys doing? It seems that the tear beneath you is still there. You will not fall through it. If you try intentionally to go through it, though, you will probably go through it.
Okay.
As a note, you guys do recognize the attire of this creature down here. This is one of the spellcasters who came with the assassin with the mask.
Right.
Aha.
Okay.
That one's gotta go.
They had
Okay.
like all the spells.
He's gotta die. Okay.
So, Fervus, what are you doing?
Fervus is going to pop a haste potion
Alright, go for it.
as a bonus action.
Yep.
And
You immediately
then-
feel the kind of speeding up.
Okay. And I'm going to go for a venom bomb on this boy right here. With
Go
the
for it.
binary
On
boom
the-
cannon. So that's
Alright.
2. So I can
That is 2.
I can dole out 4
Uh,
because of haste.
it is a hasted action, so it is one weapon attack.
1 weapon attack. Okay,
Oh,
3.
you're right, because the binary just doubles it.
Yes.
Shit, I never get to... Yeah, good point. That's actually a really good point.
4
Go for it.
bombs. That's 4 bombs.
Oh my god, yeah.
1, 2,
Yeah, yeah,
3, 4.
yeah, yeah. Oh my god.
Beast mode, let's go!
This shit gonna hurt.
How does it feel? Poison damage just full?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's normal because it's Fervus. So,
How does
Yep.
it feel to choose 5 gums? Stimulate your senses.
And he has disadvantage on his next strength, dex, or con save makes before the end of its next turn.
alright, well, it's 107 damage.
Yep. One turn.
Oh my god.
God, I gotta start, like, doubling everything's health here. Jesus
I
fucking
can-
Christ. Anything else, Fervus? Are you good, my guy?
I'm good, and no, nothing else.
Alright.
Everyone
Bravo.
pop your haste potions. Let's go.
Rosalind's gonna stand up. She's gonna start pulling out her potion of fire resistance, see the amount of just everything Fergus just
Devastation.
did to this dragon, how off kilter it is, and put it back. Instead, she's just gonna go ahead and, you know what, Eldritch Blast. It's
Yeah,
classic.
alright, go for
I've
it.
got 4 shots. Fun fact, Conrad, it doesn't come into play on this map, but I took a feat on my last
Oh.
level up. And for that
Oh.
feat, I took the feat that gives me an extra Eldritch Invocation. And for that invocation,
Oh,
double range!
double range! Well
which,
done.
by the way, is doubled again because of that other feat I have. I have a 600-foot Eldritch Blast! Nothing beyond Marie.
Rosalind, you beautiful son of a bitch.
What the fuck
Oh.
is happening in this
We
house?
came to play, Conrad.
Ashton, what's the long range on Essence?
Not that.
You have a longbow's distance of Eldritch Blast.
Anyhow,
Essence is 400.
I'm pretty sure all of those hit.
I'm still scrolling through, sorry. So 14 plus
32,
14,
23,
13.
31, 32.
Yeah, 28, 41, and total 56. Yeah, those hit. This dragon's having a bit of a go at things.
Bad
I'm not
time.
gonna lie.
Well,
Yep.
Anything else you'd like to do, Rosalind, as that was your bonus action?
Yep.
Because it is a cantrip.
Yep. As an action,
yo,
you know what? I think I'll just go ahead and
drop it.
I'm just gonna try and shoot it with the light crossbow.
Go for it.
Wow.
Might as well.
Might as well.
29 to hit, 5
It'll
piercing
hit.
damage.
It's too young to have resistances for this, so
Okay.
that's
Ash just sheds a tear.
Yeah.
Rosalind,
Blast, 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 blast. Tiny little pinprick in the flank.
Rosalind, it's pretty close to death after that light crossbow action.
Oh, if only I rolled higher. That was a 3.
You weren't that far off from just straight up a kill.
Honestly,
Oh my god, that's straight up the image of the princess who goes hunting, and like all the dogs weaken the boar type of thing. Like, that's so good. All right, now initiative count 20. Who would like to roll me a d4?
Sure.
Oh, wait, go for it.
well, in that case, I might finish
Yeah,
off
that's
the
about right.
dragon, guys.
All right, let me just see what is. I forgot to open because I have this on a separate sheet because I think Ariel came up with that idea, and it makes a lot more sense to have these just on separate sheets. All right, ability number 1. Let's get the Yankees domain. All right, so, yeah, everyone roll me a d20. The 2 lowest will be affected by this.
D20.
Yep, everyone roll me a d20. Whoever rolls the 2 lowest will be affected.
Natural 20.
Fuck off. Fuck.
6.
Ashta,
Ashta and Esther.
Oh no.
Alright, so both of you make wisdom saving throws, DC 20.
I'm sitting here like, oh man, 15. I actually rolled something good for once. Fuck me.
Advantage, though,
Fuck.
advantage.
All
for
the
wisdom
close to
saving.
Rosalind, so you have advantage. Alright, both succeed.
Both succeed.
That is it for the layer action, or layer effect. What's it called? Whatever. Esther.
Layer effect.
Ogres have layers. Sorry.
Layers.
Just at the fucking dragon. Just.
I appreciate the
Fucking
volume
misery.
autocorrect on that because being extra loud makes it kind of take it down a notch.
Yeah, fair. Alright, what were those? What saves did they have disadvantage on? Strength, Dex, Constitution. Alright. So, wisdom saving throw. What's your. Doesn't matter.
You've got
Fails.
4d12.
Yeah, it's
It's level.
40 12, Esther. You're level whatever.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, roll another
So,
3.
Oh, no. That's I realized.
It's okay, keep going.
See, that was
I'm trying my best. I'm trying my
I was
best.
gonna say, you didn't actually need to roll it that much, I just realized. How do you want to do that?
And just raises one hand over Ashta's shoulder, kind of like leans on his shoulder, just, I'm sorry, I need balance, shoots it up, it hits this thing dead in the center of the fucking eyes, and you just see the skin begin to melt away from its skull as it collapses.
I love the idea that Esther's Toll the Dead is like throwing a bell at someone's head.
Honestly, you know what? In that case, she fucking rings it back. It's ringing. She whips it. It hits this thing right in the eyes, just bang. And as it clink, clink, clink down to the floor, this thing's flesh melts off of its skull, and it just collapses to the ground.
All right, so that's your bonus action.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna turn around and Mr. Githman.
Well, shit. Yeah, that'll hit. So 19 damage, right? That's 19, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
What are the 5 words?
Gotta love because the wrist bow is the assassin's bow.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the force double then?
It's not a
No,
die.
it's just intelligence.
It's
sorry.
just intelligence.
Oh, it's pleasant. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you do peak ring damage. Yeah, that's your action. Any movement?
Just successfully pissed that man off, so I'm probably
You
just
very
gonna,
much did.
I'm just gonna go on the other side of Ashta.
Probably a good choice. All right. And speaking of the other men,
Yeah, that's why.
fucking bodied that dragon. Holy shit. So the two knights are going to approach, and they're going to see who appears to be the most vulnerable, with Fervus being a child, who then blew up a dragon, and they're gonna go after him.
That's fine.
So this is going to be 4 attacks on you. Do you have any disadvantages up? No, I don't believe so, right?
No.
All right. So this will be uno,
Yep.
dos. Ignore the astral body stuff. You guys teleported here. You didn't transport through.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what the spell's called.
It says
Astral projection.
Astral projection. Thank you.
Ow.
All right, so 28, 21, 21, and 14. I assume the 14 misses.
Yes.
All right. So in that case, the rest I will leave you to calculate the rest of the damage.
Let me know the total on that, Fervus.
It is 21 plus 13, 34 slashing, and 25 psychic. So of 59.
Take 20 off that.
Okay. So first, you instead take 39 damage.
Cool. Yeah.
All right. And next up is Xenia, as you have a target-rich environment now.
Okay. So the one on the left is the one that got schmacked by the crossbow, right?
Yes.
Okay. Bonus action, I will follow in Esther's footsteps. Roll the dead.
Roll the die.
Oh, my bad.
Roll the dead.
Yeah, fail.
Failure. So that is 22 necrotic damage. Excellent hit.
And,
Yeah.
For
actually,
once, Toll the Dead rolled higher on the second roll.
I'll tire on the second roll when I do it. I'm gonna jinx myself saying that, but
Probably. That's fine.
when I played Harkness Ending. Can I move through Fervus's space?
Yeah, it's just difficult terrain.
Right here instead.
Okay.
And Wand of Polymorph?
Oh god, on which one?
T-Rex Xenia.
T-Rex Xenia! Alright! Let me get that token.
There it is.
Yeah.
Move the token.
There we go! That smug motherfucker!
Can't move the token.
Need token
Can you not move the
permissions.
token?
I don't. I can.
Did I
I
not
can
give that to you last time?
I can access the sheet. I don't have token permissions.
What? What?
I can use the sheet and everything. I just don't have token permissions.
I don't even know how to do that intentionally. Hold on.
I have the sheet open right here. It's raw XD.
Yeah, no, I remember that. If you can open the sheet, you should be able to move it. That's the same. Yeah.
If you tied the token to the sheet before you gave access, it might tie a token that doesn't have access.
100%. I think the token's either old or new. Smug motherfucker.
Yeah, it's the smug motherfucker. I love it. Hold on. I'm just gonna delete it and drag it back on because that should work.
Nope.
Still no.
It's fine for now.
Remove
Yeah.
the
Oh,
token.
let me know where you want. Yeah, let me know where you want to move it if you want to move it. I don't know how that happens, so I will have to figure that out next time.
I'm staying there for now to just be big imposing.
Understandable. I'd say it's successful. You know what? Just for flavor, do you want to roll the intimidation?
I'm gonna double check who's higher, me or the fucking thing. It's gonna be with the thing's stats, but its perception is a skill. So does Xenia. Either way, no.
Oh no.
Oh.
They see the arms and they laugh at you for your tiny biceps.
Fuck. Oh.
You'll have to leave one of them alive for me to bite their head off, please.
Gotcha.
Please.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna focus on the mage, so yeah.
Yep, that's
None of
what.
you speak Gith, so none of you hear him laugh at, huh, tiny lizard has small arms.
I was
No,
doing this
but
to
one
be
of
a
them
damage
definitely
sink.
does the gesture.
Mhm.
It's like,
Yeah. So I will sink a lot of damage right now. That's perfectly fine. Go for that fucking mage.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Rashlin still prone?
Oh, because I never clicked the thingy off. I'm sorry. Don't mind that.
All right.
Conrad, music quit.
Oh, yeah, I can still hear it, so that's odd. Let me restart it. Ashton, go ahead.
Move over to here. Do the thing that everyone said we should do, but no one did. I'm gonna shoot at the spellcaster.
there was a
All
dragon
right.
in my way, and then the dragon died. I was gonna
You
go
can
for it.
arc.
There's a dragon.
Technically, the thing would still have some cover from that.
Yeah.
Purvis is a big boy with his parabolas.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You're not wrong, but hey, dragon.
Oh
All right. He hasn't acted yet, so I have advantage.
Yep, I'm gonna benefit if you need it, but go ahead.
I don't like the looks of him. So I'm gonna do a starbolt.
Go for it.
And I'm going to go ahead and haven't done this one in a while. Planar warrior.
Yeah, I love playing warrior. Go for it.
All right. So do advantage
Yeah, that'll hit.
and
16. And you are not wings out, so it's just 16, right?
yes, but plus
26 radiant. So that is
force
40.
actually.
Force. That's right, because they also have force. Yep. All right. He's already looking pretty rough.
All right. Yeah, I'll just take second shot on him.
All right, go for it.
And I'll just make it just a +1 bolt.
All right, go for it. +1 to hit, +1 to damage.
Yep.
Is advantage the first attack on an inactive creature, or no?
I think it's any. Let me double check that for you. I swear we go through this every time.
Probably. You just have so many first attack things that I always forget.
Yeah. First chunk of gravity, you have advantage on attack rolls against
Attack
creatures that have not
rolls.
yet acted.
Perfect. It's a total of 10 damage then, right?
Yep.
All right. So it's action, that's movement. And bonus action was planar warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
And he's not dead yet. Great.
He's looking rough, but he's not dead.
Okay. And back over to everyone.
All right. Next up is the Outsider's Diviner turn. All right. Yeah, seeing that shit's kind of fucky. They're gonna upcast Fireball at you guys. Cause,
Immune.
fucking ouch.
Speak for yourself.
Anybody got a counter spell? Because I don't.
Nope.
That's why I said.
Hold on, let me check something first.
That's fine. That's fine.
I would say burning in an explosion of fire is not fine.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's not fine for y'all, but it's okay for me. Could I throw myself over somebody and, like, use my skin immunity to shield
No,
them?
That's Ash's ability.
I
They've got a more fun spell. It's
Oh,
going to
no.
delay Fireball, you guys.
hate you.
As you
Oh,
see
great.
a bead of red float its way over to here.
Break that concentration.
And it bumps into Rosalind. Rosalind, you should make a dex save.
Yay, advantage. Actually, double advantage because I've got Thorn in my pocket
Oh, that's right.
and Ashton nearby.
Oh, Thorn.
Thorn's tucked in somewhere safe.
Oh, no, that was Thorn because I missed Thorn. That's all. 15. Let me see what their DC is because I don't
Probably
have it
not
visible.
that.
DC is 15. That's it.
Yay!
That double advantage was very necessary. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So, everyone go for the mage.
She can throw the spell. She can throw it.
What?
You can throw on a successful save. The creature can throw the bead up to 40 feet.
To 40 feet.
You can bullet right in front of him.
Yes.
Just throw it.
I'm okay, the Gloves of the Goth don't work this way because it has to be a targeted spell, but because I have the
That's
Gloves of the
fine.
Goth, I want to flavor it.
It's fine. It's
And
flavor. I like it.
Rosalind, like, she actually, like, swipes twice, missing, and then the third time, her fingers just barely catch hold of it, and she just, in a panic, ah! and lobs it back.
Excellent.
Fuck.
I'm so thankful that he's sharing a soul with this woman, Ducks.
Yep, understandable. Yeah, you see as the bead starts to fly towards, you watch as they take a bonus action and teleport.
That's fine.
And they are going to teleport. Let's see, let's have them all intelligence check. They're kind of dumb. Alright, they're going to teleport into what's essentially 3/4 cover. Actually, right there.
I'm stuck. It's like when an NPC gets stuck in between 3 boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have a mouse on the square. The thing is,
They're about to have a bad time.
Yep, I'm going to draw a little X for that. Thank you, Ty.
no problem. Do you want me to ping it?
It's one below the dragon, right?
There.
Oh. There we go.
Gonna be real honest. Purpose, worry about the 2 next to you. Don't worry about that guy. I got that.
Yep.
Please leave one of the armored guys for me.
Okay, which one's less damaged?
The one.
The one on the right? I'm gonna go for the one on the left. The one on the right's all yours.
Mwah.
Or would you prefer the other way?
Go for the one on the right because I think the one on the left's already got hit by my spell, so I'll just fuck him up a little bit more.
Yeah, I'll hit the one on the right.
Beautiful man.
I'm gonna hit the one on the right, and I'm going to hit him with more venom bombs because I am immune. So even if it does hit me, it's fine.
I mean, but also, like, you have the splash taken out, right?
Yeah, I can have the splash taken out.
Alright, it is disadvantaged because you are within melee range.
Okay. Actually, I'll use one of my actions for a teleport bomb.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah.
That will go.
Does it take any reagents to use those bombs? I always forget.
No.
Damn, nice. Alright, go for it. So,
Do
teleport
one.
under there. And go ahead.
And I will go for a venom bomb.
Alright, are you duplicating this one?
Yes.
Go for it. 2 attacks. Yeah. So that's a total of 49 poison damage. Excellent shot.
Yes.
As they splash against the back of the armor. And not quite corrode, but you can see like rivulets almost absorbing into the metal itself. That silvery steelish that they wear.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm not even going to try to do math there. I'm just going to type in their max health and subtract.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright. Anything else? You have bonus action and like 60 feet of movement.
Bonus action. I'm gonna use my 60 feet of movement to go to reposition myself to a better area, like here.
Alright.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to do a healing potion.
Healing potion it is. Go ahead and roll the 2d4 plus 2.
The superior healing, but one of the superiors.
In that case, that's what, 8d4 plus 8?
Yes.
Pretty sure, yeah. 8d4 plus 8. Since I don't even have those.
Yes.
I'm gonna start using those. Yep. 27.
27.
Nice.
Alright. Rosalind.
Mage has 3/4 cover.
Mage has 3/4 cover. Does not matter to you.
Doesn't matter.
Yep, go for it.
Eldritch Blast. And make sure I'm still not an advantage. No, I'm not. Good. Okay, let's go.
Go ahead and roll these one at a time, because
27.
Alright, so that's a con save. Success. Marking off damage. Second attack. Yeah, that'll hit. Marking off damage. Con save. Success. Jesus. 14, not looking very good. Con save. Success. Damn.
Last one.
How do you want to do that?
Alright. She just kind of sees him peeking around, and she's just going to, basically she, like, draws a line in the air that looks like a flower stem. It opens petals, and then suddenly 4 of the petals just straight at it.
Excellent. Oh, I love it. That's good. I like the flavor. Alright, and at that, as the creature dies, Delayed Blast Fireball still does explode.
Yep.
None of us are in the range.
20-foot radius
It's a
sphere.
40-foot range.
Is it a 40 foot?
There's
It's
20-foot
20
radius
foot
sphere.
radius sphere.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misread that. I misread the 40 feet as 40 foot radius. My mistake.
Ah, 20 foot radius sphere, just right next to Fervus, and he feels a little toasty.
Feel a little
Oh,
toasty.
that should be toasty. That was 14d6 of fire that you just barely missed.
So the dragon's still there, but that dude's ash, right?
Oh yeah, he's obliterated. All right.
I'm gonna
Two
move
extra roll.
over here.
Okay.
I still have my action.
Yep.
This guy looks pretty rough.
He does.
Like very, very
Ew.
rough.
Ew.
Not very, very rough. He's injured.
Okay, so a light crossbow isn't gonna do it.
Most likely not.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and,
Unless your aim is really good.
nah, probably not. I'm gonna quick one charge from Wand of Magic Missile.
Okay, go for it. 34 plus 3.
14!
Ooh, good roll. Yeah, and he can't do anything about that one. All right. Yeah, looking pretty rough. Now, who would like to roll with the d4 this time?
Yes.
Go for it.
3.
3. All right. So 3. All right. So this is going to be an attack roll on Xenia, Fervus, and Rosalind.
Okay.
So Xenia first. Fervus. Rosalind.
God damn. That hits.
Fervus, the second one?
Yours is the second one, yes.
That misses.
Excellent. So you guys watch as Stardust almost falls off the wall like a sort of like almost like it's falling off limestone, and then coalesces into a shadow with a blade swinging upwards at you. Was that rolled with the T-Rex's Constitution?
Yep.
All right. So then you drop.
Yep. Conrad, I can't roll that low with Xenia's.
That's why I wanted to check because I could
My
have rolled
low-
a higher one because you
My
have.
lowest roll is 12 with Xenia's con saves.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you
And
have Warcaster?
Oh, I have Warcaster. I'm a
Yeah, what was
dumbass.
Rosalind, take 10 off your damage.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. I'm still a T-Rex.
You are still up. All right, so everyone make sure you marked off whatever damage you took with the 10 subtract from Rosalind. Esther, go ahead. You have been requested to leave the one on the left to Xenia.
I'll
then
leave
I'm
one of
gonna-
them at that point. I just want to kill one of them.
Yeah, one of them. Doesn't matter which one. All right, which one are you
Alright.
shooting?
That's for the one on the right. Whatever, I guess this dude.
On the right? All right. You watch as he out of the corner of his eye seems to see you raise the wrist bow and knowing what happened before, he parries the bolt out of the air.
Oh, you bitch.
Toll the dead. All right. Wisdom saving throw.
Fuck you.
16 failure. Go ahead and
else-
roll 40-12.
Fuck you.
Oh my god.
How would you like to do that?
He just again, the skin begins to go like slime, almost melting off his bones, and he just collapses into a puddle of gelatinous mush.
All right. Almost like held into like loosely into the container of the armor itself, but he is very dead. All right. Next up is his companion, who is mildly terrified. What are they gonna try here?
T-Rex barks at it.
I imagine it's more of an angry coo.
Oh.
All right. It is going to Misty Step actually,
Oh, you bitch.
and get behind Rosalind. Actually, behind Esther, who just killed his companion. And gonna make two great sword attacks. Esther, do you have any sort of disadvantages or advantages on him?
No?
All right. So this will be a 1. This will be a 2.
Neither hit.
As the wraps of your vestiges almost seem to catch and slightly deflect the blades as you shift to see where you're swinging from, and you kind of duck under the second one. He looks frustrated by this.
She's just oh man. Oh
Like,
man.
Xenia, you can step over your friends because you are 2 sizes larger if you'd like.
Put me here.
All right. Oh, that's right. You can't move.
Yes.
There or like further down.
Oh, one down.
1 down. There we go.
I can only bite him or use my tail, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, but have you seen the damage dice on those?
I have no advantages on him.
No.
I will bite. Munch.
oh, that's monstrous. But that is going to be a parry as he just sticks the sword in your teeth and is like bending backwards, trying to keep you from biting his head off.
I'm double checking all of Polymorph's rules right now.
Understandable.
Game statistics, including mental ability score. So I can't use any of my class abilities while polymorphed.
No.
I'm gonna drop concentration and totally die.
Understandable. I love the dinosaur gifts in the chat, but what the fuck, guys?
Delete this bitch for me, thank you.
There we go.
Bye. Fuck you.
Understandable. Oh!
So close.
I'm double checking if there's anything I can do with that, which I probably can't.
I am checking as well, just in case. I don't think there is, though.
I'm looking at my class, which I'm the only one that fuck Conrad.
You got a mulligan if you need.
No. I'm
Alright, shit, alright.
I'm pissed.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
Alright. Ashta.
You okay if I just shoot this man?
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, just planar warrior.
You could always find and kill him after.
Jeez. No.
Is it 5 feet or 10 feet for being next to Rosalind? Or is that saving throws?
Saving throws.
Saving throws.
I want him dead. Roll double damage.
How many of those you get?
I get 3 per short or long rest, 4 per long. I have 4 total.
I have another attack.
Oh, fine.
You're
If
good.
you miss again.
Let's see. Until beginning of next turn. So the parry maintains for that attack.
Devin.
It's okay. There's so many of us.
I want this guy dead now.
He's gonna
He's
die.
gonna be. He's gonna be.
I know.
It's a formality at this point.
I love the
Four
idea of
attacks.
this Rambo with Yankee who is just like, fuck, T-Rex, angry, ah!
There's just like Xenia with like the power to crit in their hand, just looking at you. He's just like shaking his head.
No.
He just like gestures to the 4 other people in the room.
Yeah, it's been 6 seconds and you've killed 4 people.
Yes. We are hyper efficient at this point. It's
Yes,
all the
actually,
way.
yes.
Just a step over here.
Alright, he is not in a great place. Furvis.
Step over here.
Please
There
take
we
him out. Please take him
Can we
out.
just stomp on this man?
I'm going to put the 5 all-out attack here. It is disadvantage because you're close range.
Am I?
You're within
5
5 feet,
feet.
yeah.
You're within 5 feet.
Am I within 5 feet of something?
You.
Him!
Where do you see him? Where do you
Yeah,
see him
here.
right now? No.
Oh, I
Now
didn't know
he's
that.
now he's
Fuck.
been moved.
You didn't.
Okay.
I didn't see him move.
He's been there the whole time.
Ah.
I didn't see him move.
Yep. Fair.
It was right here. He was right here.
Yeah, no, he's right. He was right here.
So like, what the fuck?
Anyways,
Anyways, and then
doesn't
I
matter.
wouldn't have
He's
moved.
dead.
He's dead. He's dead.
Okay, so 30 damage. He's actually still alive.
Are you sure about that?
I can keep going. I have 2 more attacks.
No, I know. What's 24 though?
52.
52.
Alright, how do you want to do that?
I want him to explode. I want him to melt from the poison.
Every creature in here is fucking melted except for that one dude who's been incinerated. Yeah, he just liquefies. Alright. That combat is over before they got to raise an alarm.
He's gonna stab the puddle.
Oh, they didn't raise alarm?
Nope.
When
We
we're
were
in
far
that
too efficient.
case-
The SEAL team 6'd in there and just killed everyone.
In that case, everybody give me your feet.
Why?
Beg your pardon.
Weird.
What?
Just
That's a weird way to phrase that.
rune chalk, midnight black, cross, drawn on footwear grants +3 to stealth checks.
Okay, fine. You could have led
One-
with that.
1 for everybody, so that's
Give me your
-5. Give me your feet, bitch!
How long does that last?
It doesn't say.
All right. I think the rune chalks by default last an hour.
Okay.
I'll go with that then. I mean, hell, while we're doing it.
Yeah.
Pass
So,
That's what I asked.
do you guys want another 5-minute break?
I'm okay to keep going.
It's 9 minus 5. That's 4.
I might just run
right?
and grab a
No.
drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5-minute break. I'll put the XP in the chat so you can mark it off now, but you're not going to get any level ups until you take a rest. Sound good?
Okay.
You got it.
Yep. You're back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
I actually managed to do damage to you guys this time.
A little bit.
Not much.
Little. Not much.
Look, I take what I can get at this point.
That's understandable. 3, 2.
I would like to note that was an adult red dragon.
Oh!
Or, no, sorry, I think it was a young red dragon.
It was a young.
Bro, we-
It's the wrong
Bro,
size for adults.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we
Yeah,
fucking
okay, yeah.
bodied that thing.
I mean, yes, you still did do that. But not bad XP. So.
Nice.
Alright. So, everyone, I'm going to put it in the chat. Oh, I need to actually divide that by 5. You guys don't get all of it. Hold on. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay.
I got my
I was wondering how the fuck I got more XP in the last combat with that. 1,000 XP for all.
Okay.
Oh, perhaps, perchance, maybe? Nope.
Not even close.
Sky, I was about to be really surprised because I'm 30,000 away from leveling up.
I think you're level Mister.
Are you Xenia?
What?
What level are you?
I'm level 19. We're the same
I-
level.
I am...
You're level 18, right?
No, I'm level 19.
We're
level
both level
18.
19s.
Did you take your 19th level wizard ability?
Yeah. Wait,
The
spell
you get-
mastery.
yeah, because you get more than just a spell at 19th level.
Yeah, no, spell mastery. I have a first level and a second level that I can use without expending a spell slot.
Out of curiosity, which two are they?
Frostfire Bolt and Magnify Gravity.
Excellent. And you took the ASI, right?
What?
The ability score improvement?
Ability score improvement or feat.
I did not.
You can increase one ability score by 2 or 2 by 1, or take a feat.
I'll look at feats afterwards.
What's the number on your XP, the first two numbers?
3
What's the number after that?
0780.
Okay, I'm only 1,000 behind you. I was really just wondering.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, because most of the campaign I've been ahead in XP, so I'm just been like, who?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
that's why I
catching
assumed you were
up.
ahead.
Yeah, because I sat there and I'm like, I used to be ahead a level, then quickly after Rosalind and Ashton would bump with me.
Yep.
I think directly the next combat. But now because of that, Rosalind and Ashton are a little bit behind, and Esther's ahead because of the vestiges.
Mhm.
Xenia has not done much recently.
What are
Yeah, Esther got a
the?
lot of recent storage XP.
What's a feat y'all think?
Do you have Warcaster?
Spell that Rosalind have is pretty good. Warcaster's good.
Oh, I don't have Warcaster.
Warcaster gets you advantage on concentration checks, and you can use cantrips as attacks of opportunity.
Yep. Yeah, that one's nice. Spellcaster is nice. It's double range on single target attacks. And you ignore 3/4 and half cover for spells. But saving throws, it's less important, so it's only if you have a lot of attack roll spells, it's really good.
But I can always you used a lot of spells that have concentration, right?
Yeah.
Warcaster.
Yeah,
Warcaster.
Warcaster. Really
Take
good for that.
Warcaster.
You advantage on those saves.
How do I
And
add
then-
that to my sheet?
There should be a section called feats. You just have to copy and paste it.
I don't think Warcaster can be dragged. Let me double check.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Copy and paste. It's like
There's
like
only
copy-
grappler and feats.
Yep.
Sky, let me click
I'll
Warcaster
find
for
your link and
you.
I'll drop it. We'll put it.
I'll click it and you can copy it.
Oh
from
yeah,
chat.
you can copy that. Yeah. Yeah, good idea.
Oh, thank
There we
you.
go.
No problem. And if you have something that can use Warcaster, I'll always let you know. because
So-
I live and die by this spell as a spellcaster. This feat.
Well,
Hello.
I am now a warcaster.
We realized that Esther had forgotten to take an ASI, so
I didn't think. All I thought was that magic. What did I do? You know?
yep. To be fair, level 19 for wizards is fucking great.
Yeah. Well, now I can
Well,
hit
you
things.
survived up to that far. Usually you die at level 2.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
What? I mean, I kind of did.
She died at level like 3.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. I mean,
three.
Dell died at level 5 technically.
Dell got murdered.
Vampire.
Dell was
It's
a
your reward
thematic
for
death.
Yeah, so like having the crazy shit as a, like wizard is like very end loaded. It's not
Yeah.
front loaded, but
Oh,
back loaded.
yeah, Conrad.
Yeah.
You never said what it felt like to be on this plane.
Yes, I'm getting to that now. Is you were
Oh,
mostly
we are
terrified
getting
by
to
not
that.
getting stabbed. Yeah. So Ashley, I don't know if you heard it, but they take 4,000 XP. Devin. Oh, it's muted again. Okay. Also, I'm just looking at all the fucking gifts.
Yeah, I
you guys
heard it.
Okay, good. So I'm just catching up with the gifts because they're fucking funny.
I just want to see the gifts get scared when they see an astral entity walking amongst. I want to see the fear in their eyes as their own plane is turning against them.
Yeah, their plane doesn't like them very much, to be fair. But with that, is the music playing? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. So, as you guys like take a moment to breathe, and you note that,
Have a
yeah,
pass.
this was seemingly ended with minimal noise. You're in a rocky chamber with this swirling pattern on the ground. Ash, to go ahead and make for me either investigation or a perception check at advantage. 31. You can tell from the patterns and kind of rippling effect on the ground that this used to be a kind of epoxy flat surface on the ground until something, presumably one of 13, came in here and just tore through the ground. There's a number of broken and discarded training dummies and sandbags and blocks of steel that have been butchered across this room before you guys came in.
Okay.
However, it seems that those shadowy entities from the walls and all that, it seems that with the death of these creatures that they are not trying to affect you anymore.
Does it look like a door up here?
No, that's just a back wall.
Okay.
The exit is to the south.
Okay.
While we've got a minute, I'm just gonna. What the fuck? No, we made this a level 1 spell. Fuck you.
Summon Astral Beast. That is not level 1 spell. You mean level 4?
What the heck? How did it get made as that? Anyway,
Hold on.
ignore that then. That must have been a glitch on my end.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just. Because I remember that was one of the homebrew spells, right? Let me just look at it one more time. Oh, that was a first level spell. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so you create a creature with the statistics of a blink dog, right?
Yep.
So a little. I have a blink dog here I can give you. Hold on.
Eee,
I love blink dogs. They're very cute.
he's a boy.
He is a bean. Blink dog!
Yep,
Buddy.
and this.
Look him.
Alright, let me see what the rest of that spell is. Speak Astral Words the Beast and Astral Energy sparks from your hands. It's raining arrows. Astral Beast remains until the hit point reaches 0 until it does a bonus action.
Communicate with it telepathically and do the following: look through its eyes, gain any senses it has, blind and deaf, regard with its own senses. Bonus
Okay.
action to mentally command it.
So you temporarily have a familiar, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright. I will give you access to the sheet. It is under Fey.
Yeah,
In
this
the-
one just
yes.
this one just packs a bit more of a punch than Ember does.
Yep, just a bit. So it is in all players' journals, and I'll just give all players access in case you guys need to take it over.
Okay.
So under Fey, it's just Blink Dog. So you summon the beast from the swirling astral energy around you, and on this plane, you feel distinctly floaty. Kind of like you're constantly at the top of a roller coaster.
Oh, okay.
Not quite nauseous, but it feels like it could become that if pushed too far. It's not necessarily unpleasant either. It's just this like faint hum of adrenaline, and by now you all can feel that same sort of pulsing energy that Astra could feel before on the material plane.
Oh, fun.
As it seems some sort of ritual is still in place, and you can almost feel the magic swirling around here.
Stealth check time.
Yeah, should we start going a bit quieter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Astra is stepped away, but you guys do have Pass Without Trace.
Pass without a trace and a +3.
Yes, so you guys have a plus 13 to all stealth rolls.
Thank goodness for
Thank
that.
fuck. 23.
Oh dear. God.
Oh boy.
Oh!
Oh,
no!
God.
Fellas! Roll for the blink dog.
Oh, the blink dog too?
Oh,
Fuck, what do I roll for that?
If
Dex?
it doesn't have a stealth check, just roll dex. He's
Fucker.
fine. Jesus. He's only got
Fucker.
a still. 29. Yep.
Ash.
Give me a stealth roll as you guys are getting ready to move forward. And John, give me a stealth roll.
John?
Yeah.
He's here. Give me a stealth roll when you got a second, John.
Stealth roll. Sorry.
So you guys have a plus 13 to this.
Plus 13 to
Oh,
stealth.
stealth refresh as well. Sorry.
Yep, perfect. As you guys are getting ready to step out of this room.
Oh, I didn't
God.
know that.
Oh yeah, he has heavy armor.
I do have heavy armor on.
It's Alright, so we have a 23, an
My
18,
God.
a 20, a 29, a 22, and a 43.
We're just not
Ashton's never
today.
existed.
Actually, I want you to give me like 2 planes of existence. Those are the only ones you can currently be seen on. You guys are having to very carefully keep track of where Asht is, mostly through Rosalind's body language.
She's the only one who knows.
By the way, just in case.
Oh, that's right.
Just a ping of the fan always for Rosalind. Where the fuck is her?
About over there.
Actually, you're pulling that like avoiding sightlines bullshit from like ninja shit.
You
Oh,
can't
also,
see
by the way,
him, but-
Yep,
Just
hide in plain sight. That's if you stop moving though.
Yeah, but just for going forward, if I freeze when someone tries to see me, that's basically a
Right.
plus 10 to
Oh,
what I have.
fuck.
You have to freeze
lit-
for it, though. Keep in mind.
He's literally pulling a Drax. He just stands there and they can't see him.
Quite literally, yeah. Yeah, you would functionally have a 53 stealth check at that point.
Jesus Christ.
Ashta,
Mhm.
you don't have that cloak still attuned, do you?
I should.
Alright.
Let me see.
Because I think you attuned to something else.
Because I have I have Hawk,
You have Hawk Essence,
Hawk Essence, the
Parry Act, right?
yes, the sorry, is the health thing?
It's not attunable.
No.
We're not
No.
attuned to that.
No.
Did you
I'm
have the boots?
forgetting.
Boots with bunch of those?
Oh, the armor. Yeah.
The armor
Mhm.
and then the boots, right?
No, I don't have the boots. Then I would have the cloak.
Yeah, okay. So you would need to take a... You could have, during your long rest, have attuned that to the astral plane if you want.
Oh, okay.
You're taking a bit of a wild guess as to what it looks like in terms of... It won't work in here, but outdoors it might.
Okay.
Because this doesn't look like the average astral plane inside because it's inside of a room, obviously. Yeah, so... Ashta is pretty fucking stealthy. So, you guys, I assume, begin to kind of creep your way through the hallways. It seems you're inside of some sort of building, yes?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Seeing is keeping a watch for people around as well.
sure thing. Give me. Do you want to use passive or do you want to make a roll for that?
It'd be fun to make a roll. Sure, why not?
Go for it.
With guidance.
Yeah, you're not concentrating on anything, so yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You basically be like consistently re-upping it.
That is a 21, but it's still a 1.
God.
That's
All right, you
the
have a
most you can
plus
roll.
18.
Yes, I have double proficiency and a +6 to wisdom. We've been over this.
Jesus
We've been over
Christ.
this.
You the one that gave me the +6 to wisdom.
Well, I give a lot of shit that I shouldn't.
The double proficiency was all me. I have the prodigy feat.
Understandable. Yeah, because you could take that. I didn't mind you guys taking that without being human or whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
But
Alright,
you
so
gave
you-
me the +6 to wisdom.
yeah. All right. Real fast, just for reference, what is everyone's passive?
28.
Xenia's.
Oh.
21.
22.
21, 22. Esther, what's the perception bonus?
How's yours 21, Ross?
Observant.
Ah,
+3.
+3, so 13. And Esther, what's your perception bonus?
I don't remember how to find that.
Literally just look at what your bonus of the roll is.
Oh, +8.
So it's 18. Yeah, just add +10. That's +10 to whatever the bonus is your passive blank for whatever skill you need.
Is that roll
Cool.
higher than 2 people's passive perceptions?
It's higher than 3 people's passive perceptions.
Who's
Because
the
it's higher
third?
than Rosalind's, Purvis's, and Esther's.
It's the same
Well-
as Rosalind.
Same as
Oh,
Rosalind's.
sorry. 21, not 22. You're right. My mistake.
Very nice.
Bullshit. All right.
Thank you.
Well done. Yeah, so you guys begin kind of creeping through the hallway, and it is. You can tell that nearby things are quiet. There's no one close to you. In fact, if there's any life in this building, as far as you can tell, it's nothing you're aware of. But like a church down the street, you can hear a quiet hymn floating through the air and kind of pervading everything you do. It would be soothing if you didn't know what it meant.
Who's dead?
Well, a dragon, 2 knights, and a diviner. No.
Good.
Yeah, you guys kind of creep through the hallway. Tip, tap. Actually, not even tip tap because I'm fucking quiet. Well, actually, real fast. What's the marching order? Just for reference.
probably Ash first.
Xenia will probably be
Astral.
close behind.
Right
Yeah.
behind Xenia.
I guess I'm in the middle behind Esther.
If you guys can double up here if you need to.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll actually move that so you guys can just kind of show it on the map. So you got the dog, you've got Fervis, and you've got Xenia, a place where you're going to be relative to each other.
Horizontally or vertically.
Does
Are we going
Fervis,
this way or this way?
Assuming you're going downwards.
Okay.
Fervis, do you want to be in the middle?
Yeah. Sure.
I don't mind being long range, so I'll be back with like the Dougie if you want to be in middle and Xenia and Ashta up front.
Yeah.
Alright.
There we go.
Sounds
There
good.
we go.
Moving down that hallway. Tip, tap, tip, tap. Clunk. I need Ashta and Xenia to make a dexterity saving throw.
Gotcha. 34.
Fuck.
27.
27, alright. You easily avoid what seems to be just a silver wire at neck level. That you can, as you kind of step forward, Ashta, your hair kind of swishes forward ahead of your face. And you see as the hair passes over it just slices right through the hair without any resistance. And you immediately just pull your head back, both of you.
Hmm.
Alright, I'll keep a check out for traps then.
Dumb question. Neck level on whom?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you got tallest and shortest here.
Okay, fair point. It was at chest level for Xenia.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
Fair
like
I was kind of assuming that it was Pink Panthering it, like stooped over, but you know.
Okay.
Anyone got detect magic?
Not prepared.
I do. And I can. Oh, wait a second. I forgot about this. Eldritch Invocation.
Can you do it at will? Yes!
I don't.
Right, you
I'm
can-
not concentrating on anything else.
You cast detect magic. This wire is not magical, but you are aware of it.
Okay. I'm just. If anything is magical in the vicinity, I'm just gonna kind of keep that up.
Let me just kind of look through the thing, just in case I'm forgetting the details. Action, see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. Alright. It seems the walls have a faint glow more so than the kind of atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
School of magic would be conjuration.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody knows about that due to Fane.
Can Xenia use like a passive perception or an active perception check to be looking out for like those silver wires again?
Yep, you're still behind this one, I will note.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, if you want to, it'd be an investigation check because it's checking for traps.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
All right. Again, you can use passive, but
My investigation is fucking horrible, but yeah.
okay. So yeah, you guys just see this kind of wire faintly glimmering in front of you.
More like it doesn't seem like it's like Rosalind didn't see it being magical. It just is something ridiculously sharp, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just really fucking sharp.
For the heck of it, Ash is gonna pull out one of those diamonds he was working on.
Okay.
And just cut it into fours and put it back.
It does so with no resistance.
Yep. He's like, take this as an example, but also just makes it easier.
Oh god.
As you kind of like run the diamond down to downwards from the just to make the cut, basically. You feel just like those edge hairs on the bottom of your hand also begin to get cut as you notice a second wire a couple inches below it.
Oh, it's a wire room.
Can we take these wires?
What?
I just do you know how cool that would be? You just have these fucking
Go ahead and grab them, Esther.
I was gonna say,
I'm trying to.
if Esther pulls out a pair of scissors to cut it, the scissors get cut by it.
Yeah, as you say, like,
Ah,
like I'm pretty sure these are like dimensional rifts or some shit. Like Jesus Christ.
I want them.
Wait, hold on, silver wire.
Alarm.
It's silvery in color, to be clear. It seems to be that same sort of material as the swords are.
Yeah, Ash is gonna get whoever's in the back to grab a sword.
Alright, Rosalind will scoot back away, send a mage hand into the room so she doesn't have to walk quite as far, bring it back.
As you do, these swords do all glow as magical.
Interesting. What kinds of swords are they specifically?
They are just known as Gith silver swords.
Long sword, short sword,
Great
great
swords.
swords.
All great
Bugger.
swords.
God damn.
Xenia will still take them to disenchant.
Alright, I'll give one to Xenia and I'll take one up to Ashta.
So here, each handed one of the swords.
Ash is just gonna run the sword into the wire.
Yep. Neither of them cut each other, but you can manipulate the wire with this. You'd have to make a strength check to try to slice through it if you would like. You need to.
Fair. Yeah, he's just gonna be waving the sword in front of him.
All right. Yeah. You can basically tell that there are about 6 wires vertically and about 12 horizontally here, in front of you, just by like seeing them twang.
Mm-hmm.
Xenia's gonna look over and just like, should I start going at it?
What's the highest they go?
To the ceiling. There's about a 9-foot ceiling here and goes that high. So it's maybe 1 every 8 inches or so.
If I just put a fireball in the center of it,
It'll cut the fire.
I don't think that's how that works.
Looks over at Ash and she's like, should I start cutting through them? I'm pretty strong.
And he pans the great sword over.
There's 2. Xena got 1.
All right. And he just shrugs and puts the one he has and just like keeps it at his side, just checking if there's any he missed.
Yeah, go ahead and make a strength check with a +3, Xenia.
Before that, can Xenia just check if they're connected to anything or if they're just wires?
They seem to be basically threaded into the wall.
Okay, does seem to be any mechanism past it?
Go ahead and make it in. I'd say you can perception that because you're just looking for something.
Love you.
35. The mechanism 38. Seems to be a. It's fine. Don't worry. No, you're good. Jesus, those perceptions. So the mechanism seems to be basically a spool, like fishing wire, to keep it all in the fishing rod. It's no complex mechanical trap. It's just to be able to pull out more wire if you need to.
Oh, okay. Swing.
Yep. Go ahead and strength check +3.
Fuck, 13.
13. Yeah, you cleave through one of the wires, and immediately as it snaps, make a dex save as it basically snaps and flies out to loose wires.
17 only.
17. You get a small cut, just across your cheek of 1d6 as it like flies back at you.
4, got it.
Is it magical slashing at all, or not magical?
Not much.
Okay.
It's just fucking sharp.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's the same thing as when you like try to cut any like wire that's taut. It just flings out. Yeah, so you could begin to swing through this. You would be risking taking more damage, but yeah, you could take a minute to swing through this.
I honestly I do want consensus from you guys, but I can take the damage and then just heal myself.
Yeah.
I have another superior healing potion I can just
I was gonna say, is there anything that gives you like resistance you got right now?
double checking, just slashing. Spell magic, remove curse, vivify. Nope. No. I can just burn through. I have 200 health. So
Alrighty.
I have a superior healing potion in my bag. Fervus has how many?
I have like
I have one.
You have one.
I have
one.
5.
You have
By
5.
the way, just a quick thing while you guys are doing this, Browson, keep in mind your temp HP from the thing is gone because you took a rest.
Ah. Alright, I never adjusted that and I don't know what I actually should have been.
53 temp HP. It was 17 max HP if you guys didn't adjust it.
We had temp
Total.
HP and max HP,
Because
and...
So it was 88 was the increase, I believe.
No, it was less. No, wait.
I know the exact number. Let me get it.
18
Alright.
max HP and 53 temp HP. What are we out of?
17.
Wait, it was 18. Sorry.
18.
So it's 71.
What?
Is that what that adds?
No, I mean, is all of that not in play?
Yeah, all of that is gone.
Okay, thank you. That's all I needed to know. I didn't know if it was one thing.
Gotcha.
Alright, in that case, how much damage did she took 15 damage in that fight.
I believe so. That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah, 1 second while I calculate that in that case.
And Z is gonna have everyone step back and just start swinging.
Okay. Go ahead and make for me 3 more strength checks. 11, 9, 21. All right. So it's going to be 3d6 basically, as the last one cleaves through most of the wires all at once. So give me. Do you want to do just 1 dex save or 3?
I'll do 3.
Go for it. 28, 27. Yeah, you will take none of that.
Okay.
So you, now knowing what to expect, you do like 2 basically practice chops to make sure that you can guess the timing for it, and then just 1 big cleave through the rest.
Good.
Okay.
And just
And-
put the bag of holding.
Yeah.
All right. And Ash, you said you're basically tapping ahead, right?
Yep.
All right. So as you swing ahead, there's a couple times you do find more wires, but you can do so without difficulty to get through them. There seem to be single ones, like at ankle level, or stuff mostly to trip and discombobulate. But now that you know what to expect, it's easy to avoid. You step through. And eventually you come to a door. Seems to be exterior. There's a light coming from the outside. It's slightly brighter than in here, but doesn't really get much better than dim. But yeah, seems to be a door to the exterior. So you can kind of feel the fresh air coming through it.
Any traps on it?
Say again?
Any traps on it?
Make an investigation.
Ash? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Do you have
I have +6. I don't know how you stack up.
Nope.
I could smack you with a guidance and you.
Sure.
Wait. Do you have proficiency?
Yeah.
What if I smack myself with a guidance and you help?
Sure.
Maybe. Statistic.
Doing it for Ashta gives you a higher max. Doing it to you gives you a lower minimum.
I go for the higher max personally.
Higher max schwack. Takes
Alright.
guidance.
Investigation.
18. There does seem to be a lock, but nothing particularly complex.
Okay. Oh, also, just as we were on the way here, I meant to say, could Asha have checked for any footprints, like any foot traffic marks?
It's been a lot back and forth. There's no easy one to discern. You can try to make a pretty high DC survival check to get any information from it, but it's a lot of people going back and forth.
I mean, I can try, right?
Might as well.
And guidance.
Guidance.
20.
Oh, advantage. I said I was helping.
Oh, all right.
You said it. Yeah, 20. It's really hard to tell. You do find the dragon tracks, as they do seem to have walked through this hallway. But otherwise, it's just foot traffic.
Okay. Can I get an idea of the number?
Ish. There was never more than 2 people abreast.
Mhm.
But this is weeks of dust. This is people going back and forth and constantly having dirt and grime on their feet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot.
All right.
It's not like winter at a middle school, but like it's someone hasn't swept the front entrance for about 3 months.
Okay.
Slackers.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I shall just look and it's like, I can only see a basic lock, but I don't know if that's everything to it.
Is detect magic pinging anything?
Pulse? No, doesn't seem to be.
Hmm.
There might be a slight thing of transportation, like sort of like reinforcing, but nothing crazy.
Locked from the inside? Like it's locked from the outside?
Yeah, locked from the inside.
So I can't just unlock it?
Yeah, you can. It was just locked. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thing is, it's not like a deadbolt. It's a key. Like you need to put the key in and turn. But the keyhole on this side.
Keyhole on this side. That's what I was asking.
Yeah. Keyhole's on this side, but it's locked. I guess keyhole has to be on both sides. Sorry, stupid answer. Sorry. I forgot that keys have to be accessible from both sides. It's locked both sides.
It's locked from both sides.
It's got a key. You need to have a key to open it.
Okay. Wait! We need a key?
Or you can like pick the lock or something, but like yeah, there's no dead.
One sec. One fucking second. One goddamn second. What's the door made out of?
Wood.
Oh, I love you.
Are you gonna press?
Are you gonna
knock spell?
No, I'm gonna take the warm orange urn chalk. I'm gonna draw a cross on the door, and I'm gonna turn it into loose earth.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
that works.
Yeah. You kind of just it turns to dirt. It looks the same. The grain remains, but you put your hand on it and it just crumbles.
pick up the lock it was connected to and just go, it's still locked. Just throw
Yeah, the lock. Ding, ding.
Asher just picks it up, puts it in the bag, keeps walking.
I was gonna say I want the lock.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Solid move.
Yay!
Technically not. That door's not
Boo.
solid at all anymore. Sorry.
Technically solid as a state of matter. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's still solid. It's just not solid.
It's like, wait a goddamn minute! I've been waiting for us to use this on a door.
Okay,
Love
you know
it.
what?
I love
100 Esther because it made me laugh. I'm sorry.
I've been waiting for us.
I'm so glad the roof chalk is finally getting used. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I didn't expect gameplay like this. Like I'm glad.
Like, I could have just drawn a square around it, but then that would have taken away from the midnight black one, and we need that for stealth checks. And also, it's so fucking funny to just walk up to the door, draw a cross, and it collapses.
That's like reverse steel door problem.
Yeah.
Oh, I have something if it was steel.
Oh Jesus! All right. So you kind of step through the doorway, and I assume take a peek out because obviously, you are in the open air of the Astral Sea, on what looks to be almost a beach. Not one you've seen before, Ash. Just to be clear. But you can see that kind of sandy trail that goes out of this, more of this pink, purple, red sand on the ground, interspersed with what looks to be these tiny gems, almost like similar in color to quartz. But I'm not sure if it's the same material. Looking out and around, you can see there has been foot traffic recently, and Ash, I'm going to maintain that same survival check from before because it's enough. It seems to be there's a consistent back and forth pace being taken, presumably of some sort of guard, but at least someone who's walked back and forth here recently.
Okay.
There's a path to the right that goes to even more solid land, and through a combination of being able to hear and see like the growing density of sand to dirt, to the left seems to be towards the beach, the harbor, whatever it would be.
How long ago did they pass through here?
Do you have a specific ability of that, or is that just based off the roll?
Natural Explorer. Last
Natural.
line.
That's what I wanted to check. Last line. While tracking other creatures, you'll also know the exact number, their sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area. Since the most recent was 2 minutes. So
Okay. There's patrol here. How many?
just maybe the one.
Okay.
There's other foot traffic that's like maybe like a couple hours old. There is specifically a consistent set of footprints seemingly coming out the door from where you just came out of, about 8 hours ago.
Okay.
That goes towards the beach.
All right.
Here we go.
All that is relayed.
Yep.
Gotta find where the hell it's happening.
I could help. I have a thing that could help.
What do you got?
Just give me a minute.
Because you guys kind of back into the doorway.
Yep, Zine's gonna just kneel down a little bit, remember the legend lore that they did and the area, and cast Find the Path.
Find the path. Casting time 1 minute. Do me a favor and roll a d20.
Oh god. 18.
18. Okay. So mark off the 100 gold piece.
While Xenia is doing this, Ash is keeping an eye out as far as he can in the area.
Passive or roll?
He'll. Let's stick with passive. Yeah.
All right, 22.
Conrad, just a quick thing. I don't need to mark off the 100 gold pieces because it's not consumed, and I still have the ivory from when I casted Legend Lore, because that does not get consumed either.
All right. Ash, passive is 22, right?
Yes. Actually, well, Rosalind has passive 21, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I'll roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, you kind of listen out, and throughout the minute, you can hear distantly an approaching creature in armor, seemingly coming down the same pathway. Esther, you're not going to become a nuclear bomb right now. We will find a moment appropriate to that. That will take time to do. So what is the location that you're familiar with that you're going to name? Esther. Not Esther. Fuck. Xenia.
It was the it was that city from the Legend Lore that like got sort of split, that there was one side and the other.
Yeah.
I forget the name of it.
Yeah, in the Legend Lore, it was split between two planes.
Split between two I can't.
It'll function here. Find the path, but yeah, that's
Yes.
the one that you're discussing. Yeah.
Yes, it's the one I asked you about before. Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Because I just want to ask everyone else so I'm not an idiot. That's the place we think everything's going on, right?
That's like the Legend Lore pointed you towards there for those guys. The only thing is that Conrad did state before that apparently gods can kind of just make divination be whatever they want on them.
I'm not divining on the god specifically. I'm divining on the place. That's why.
Right, but I mean, you found out about that place by divining on them, right? With Legend Lore on Ophiuchus?
I don't know.
It was a divination spell. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
This could be a wasted 6th level spell slot. Don't worry about it.
I mean, we don't know where the hell else to go, so at least going to a place we know of is like good.
Let's go forward. Let's give something a try.
All right. So as the find the path kind of comes up, rather than actually, let's see if it has a specific description, but I don't believe it does. Yeah. All right. So you feel the kind of quartz on the ground begin to glow a little bit, mostly just to your eyes. Xenia, Rosin, you might catch a slight trace of it. Just seeing that like slight difference in the way they twinkle on the ground, directing you down towards the left, actually, which is the same direction as the guard is coming from, as you can begin to see them approaching and rounding the corner of sightline.
Ash is just gonna time it with Rosalind and see if they can't get a double shot on him.
All right, so as Rosalind kind of shuffles to the front, let's see if he notices a missing door.
Shh, it's fine. He won't notice. He's stupid. He's dumb. It's okay.
Just not noticing before.
It's dumb. It's okay.
Yeah.
DC 10.
I mean, if it's like a dark wood, and like a dark, going into the building, it wouldn't be that far apart.
It's
Oh,
fine.
yeah, it's one of those where
fine.
he's seeing it so often he stops paying attention to it type of thing.
Mhm.
That's
Oh
really what-
yeah, we didn't. Precisely.
As he's rounding the corner, about 150 feet away. What are you guys doing?
Holding bow shot.
Holding a crossbow shot.
Holding a cantrip.
Well, you can go ahead and roll a surprise attack roll on him.
Advantage?
Surprised, yeah.
Unseen.
Cool, double
Oh my
advantage.
god. Oh
Hey,
my
you guys haven't
Do you
added
want to do this one at a
20.
time because this is going to be a mess?
Yeah,
Oh
let's-
shit, I
Roll
just
it all. I
clicked.
just want to see the
Yeah.
numbers.
I just
good.
clicked.
It's good.
Wait, I gotta roll it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Get the other shot, Devin. Yes.
roll again.
Oh,
Roll the thing again because it's 40 12 twice. Because crit.
Oh fuck, you're right.
Cantrips don't.
Cantrips don't crit.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Ashton's.
He didn't do that. That 40-12 was the Toll the Dead from Esther.
That was me.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I was
Oh,
like, what?
My mistake. It's the same dice, so I just mixed it up. It would be 4D. Actually,
If she does it last.
technically, the cantrip would get there first because it is. Jesus, Corvo.
yelling.
My God. Technically, because it doesn't have any distance or velocity, the Toll Dead would happen first. So it is going to be the D8 instead.
It is a sound, and I'm sad that my bolts aren't supersonic, but I'll accept it.
All right, thank you. So let me just go
fine.
down. So it's only wisdom saves. The only save I need to make, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
All right.
He fails.
Perfect. So 15 plus 10
Yes.
plus 12 is 15 plus 22 is 37. Plus 11 is 48. Plus 6 is 54. Plus 10 is 64. Plus 8 is 72. Plus 18 is 90.
Purvis hasn't done anything.
He's barely fucking alive.
Purvis hasn't. Purvis, you need to
Oh, I didn't do my
wait a
attack.
minute. Wait a first attack.
It's 150 feet away at first. Do you have anything that does 150 foot range?
150-foot range.
Yes.
Come on, buddy.
Unfortunately, I don't. I'm more of a close range.
60-foot counter because of the.
Oh, hold on. Hey Ashley, you only made one attack.
No, I made 2.
Well, only one.
Crit.
One was an attack action. One was from the crit.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But technically, it's attack because it's a full action. I'll let you guys hold full actions.
Okay. Yeah, in that case,
Ooh, yeah.
make the last one a +1 just for the heck of it.
Fair enough. 3 ones. Give me 3 ones.
No.
No.
Yeah, he's okay. Yeah, he's fucking dead. He is so fucking dead.
17.
All right, let me just kick that guy off that map. He is real fucking dead.
Real fucking dead.
All right. So, I am gonna say he does drop to the ground in full plate armor. Unfortunately.
Oh, fucker.
Yeah. Yes, Corvo, like that. That's the kind of noise it makes. Thank you. Are you done yelling?
No.
Thank you. Did you just want to open the window more? Is that why you're screaming at me? Just enjoy your little crack of the window, you little fucker. Alright. So, yeah, as you bore me with this guy. Jesus fucking Christ, Corvo. I know he's responding to me talking, so I'm just gonna pick up again so he's like in my lap.
Who invisible people you are speaking to, Father?
I know you don't like it when I talk and you can't see who I'm talking to. I promise you, they're friends.
Oh, how's his ear thing, by the way?
All healed up, actually, which is wonderful.
Okay, wonderful. Good, good, good.
Right. But as this guy drops to the ground in full plate armor, what are you guys doing? What's your immediate reaction to seeing that and hearing that?
Uh,
Do we listen to see if anyone else is coming, or just fucking go for it?
just a fucking cringe as it hits the ground.
Cringing is a free action, don't worry.
I think initially Xenia would immediately be hearing if anyone, trying to listen out to see if anyone else is,
Perception check, go ahead.
20.
20, alright.
Cannot guidance.
What's everyone else doing?
Ash is going to. He's going to basically be holding an action to turn the corner and shoot. If he hear
Okay.
if he hears anything or anyone else says they hear anything.
You can't really hold a movement and an attack, you just cannot pick one.
Hey, Xenia.
Hmm?
You usually do, like, close quarters, yeah?
I can.
The Giths, what weapon were they using?
Great swords.
Silver
Was that piercing or slashing?
slashing.
Alright, Xenia, you get a crescent moon drawn on your back. You have resistance to slashing for an hour.
How long does it take to make the marking?
Like 2 seconds. I pick a chalk and I go zzz.
I believe it's a minute to use the chalk.
Let me double check.
And
It
yeah,
doesn't say.
cover.
It just says that the effects can't be stacked. That's all that it says.
All right.
Colors, depending on what shape is drawn with the chalk, each. Yeah, have it on there.
Yeah, generally drawing with a chalk will take a minute.
Okay.
I forgot to list that. My apologies.
It's
But
an
it does-
extremely simple shape. An
I was gonna say,
action would make
enact.
sense.
It is, but you were using a magical item to cause an effect that lasts, so it takes a minute to cast. That is, they're not a super high power item, unfortunately. They take a minute to use, and they last for about an hour each.
What the fuck is the point of Spare the Dying then?
Yeah, the Spare the Dying would not work.
A lot of
Is
the
that
cantrips and
chalk?
stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Although I think the one's casting the spells. Okay.
Can I get 30 seconds instead to draw it?
Yes, but you'll still be drawing when the next step of this happens, anyways.
That's fine. That's fine. I just want to buff Xenia. That's it.
You can get started this then, yeah.
I
Is
just
it-
wanted.
Question to you: is it full slashing or is it only non-magical?
Or is this? It just says slashing.
Perfect. Thank you.
Alright.
Would have been nice in the hallway, but here we are.
I'm sorry.
We haven't used it for a while.
Corvo, you're not allowed there. Get the. All right, and yes, you can be undercover and be ready, Ashta. All right, and Ferris, what are you doing? Just prepping.
Prepping, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna.
I have a haste potion in one. I have a haste potion in the speed applicator, and I have my boom cannon.
All right, so
For
you're
when
kind
we
of. You're kind of paused, waiting for a
ready
minute.
to go beast mode. Yes.
All right, and the perception check. The highest perception is a 22, right?
Highest passive or just perception?
General perception. We have a perception roll from Xenia that's 20, and the highest passive is Ashta from 21.
Yep.
Yes.
22. Yes, I hear you, Corvo. I'm sorry. I'm talking to people. You can get the fuck over it. Hold on.
Father does not give Corvo attention.
When I was giving him cuddles and love, he walked away, so he can get the fuck over it.
He did not want attention at that time.
It was 10 seconds ago!
Father gives other people attention now, and Corvo wants it.
And as stated, he can get the fuck over it. Alright,
Hold on.
okay, so... There we go. Miet! Where is Miet?
I typed the wrong word.
Oh, I do that all the time when he's being a bitch. It's lovely. So you hear the sound of someone trying to be quiet, approaching nearby the door. You do see them just barely round a corner. Ashton, they would have like 3/4 cover if you want to take a shot, but it seems they're basically peeking around the corner to see what happened.
Okay. Well, I would. If they're surprised in that, I would still have double advantage, right?
We're not sure if they're surprised, as they seem to be aware that something has happened.
They haven't acted yet, though, so that's single advantage.
It would be single, most likely. Yes,
Okay.
unless they've acted and you're just unaware of it.
Okay. I'm gonna be funny. Disaster bolt.
Oh my god.
All right, go for it. Do you have anything to ignore cover or no?
No.
Alright, so they do have a +5 to their AC. Go for it.
Let's see how this goes.
Don't worry.
Okay, 23 will hit. And that's just the damage outright, right?
Yep.
Alright. It seems to hit them, and they immediately start yelling for alarm.
Yep.
Alright, so I will put you guys on the map, and we will get started next time with that.
Nice.
Oh, beans.
Cool beans.
Do you want us to roll initiative?
Yes, if you don't mind.
No.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Get on the map. Where are we?
I will say by the end of this, Xena, you could have the resistance to slashing.
Perfect. By the end of this combat, or just by the end of?
But by the time we basically start combat.
Beautiful.
Donde está?
Shut up.
Donde está?
Hi.
This is the guy who is checking you guys out. You guys are down actually the other path. Down this one.
Ooh. Oh, there's
Oh,
a
that's a
path.
path?
I'm dumb.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
East.
it's kind of hard to see. Like I said, the maps I initially got ready weren't the ones that I have here.
This guy.
Actually, those guys should be further down.
Be here then.
It's a
Basically.
good thing I found the path. Ah ha 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 ha.
Where the fuck are we?
You're
Where the other
go up.
three are.
Oh,
up.
oh, I see. I see.
I pinged in the wrong place because I don't know how to read.
Backpack. Fuck that.
But as we roll initiative, we will call that for next time.
Don't forget the doggy.
Yeah.
Don't forget the doggy.
I don't.
Yeah. With the neighbors. Let's go.
There we go, doggy.
Hi,
Come
doggy.
on, we should tease
Doggy
him.
gets the
bad,
initiative.
You're my favorite.
You're my
So-
favorite.
Hey, Len.
Hi, doggy.
Recording is finito.
Not yet. I was just waiting for everybody to be ready. So,
Yep, like I said,
okay.
that's what we're in for today. So feel free
Yeah,
to
that's it.
sit.
Till next time.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.